welcome. We are playing Call of Cthulhu.
This is so cute.
And we are a party of 4.
Yes, we are a party of 4, plus 2 non-playing characters. And our investigators here have set out into the mountains of 1921 Peru to find a lost pyramid and any monsters or nasties that may dwell within.
I'm sorry, what?
I'm
sorry, what?
It's like we're playing Cthulhu, like...
Yeah.
This was not in the contract.
Question, actually, 2 yes, 2... Contract? There was a contract?
Didn't you
And
get a
thank you so
contract?
much, Miss Starfox,
Just like,
for boosting our stream.
Yeah.
We're just having a little
Say
short break
Paddington
now.
Bear.
Having some
That is
Paddington Bear. Oh.
That should have been a whole... I hope
Yes.
what's in the pyramid is Paddington. If it's not, I'm leaving this stream.
Oh my god.
been there
do
for
not
years.
want Paddington Bear to be in.
Find a group of cultists summoning in a puff of green smoke. Suddenly,
Paddington is the
Paddington.
Can you imagine being the guy who didn't read his part in the ritual? Everyone looks at you, Lenny. Ah, fuck. What did you do? I fancied marmalade, and this kid's always got marmalade sandwiches.
It's all right. We have a few Brits here as well.
I was going to
so
say, we
that's
love
lovely.
Hey, we love the Brits. I mean,
Yes.
I'm dating one as well.
You are very welcome. We're having a tea break, literally, and some cake because Teddy here, the one with the brown hat, has his birthday tomorrow, and it's winter solstice, so we're having a little bit of a celebration.
Any excuse to have cake.
Yes, and tea.
to postpone the inevitable.
Yes.
So we're going to burn the place down. By the way, is it a pyramid when it's in Peru? Because I thought they were called ziggurats.
Ooh.
I don't know where. Thunder and lightning on a clear day.
I'm gonna say no.
Thank you.
Rick asking an actual question. With intelligence.
I hope no one answers them, please.
No! Rosemary, you come on.
I think we have gotten to a point where we can, in fact, continue.
Yeah.
Let's
Let's do it.
So, for those of you newly arrived, our party has thwarted a somewhat shady expedition leader and hijacked his expedition after killing him. He may have been possessed by something. They have taken their equipment and supplies up into the mountains of Peru. They've
Recycled.
travelled for around a
3
bit
days.
over 5 days in total now.
It's getting longer and longer.
And they are looking for a lost pyramid where one of their party suspects might be the base of a death cult responsible for several deaths. Grisly deaths, one might even say.
That's what they do.
So,
They have a quota.
as you can see under our faces, there should be some names of the players, and at the bottom the name of their characters.
Yes! Yes! Bucket list, tick. They are ziggurats.
Cool.
But
In this
pyramid is
module, it's called a pyramid.
the
Because
pyramid is a shape.
you're terrible colonialists. So, except for him. You're terrible, awful white folks. So,
Role playing the dream. Yeah, sure.
yeah. All of you except for Jackson, because he's black.
Well, Jackson's perfect in every single way
Oh, for
possible.
God's
Oh, come on. Keep it in your pants.
No, she's not wearing pants. She's wearing a skirt.
Oh, thank you!
Yes, it's called a pyramid because we're ignorant. At least we recognize and embrace
Wait.
our ignorance.
Is are like not all pyramids are ziggurats, but some ziggurats are pyramids?
Ooh.
I'm here all week, people. Actually, I think I've used all my good brain points.
You've
today.
never,
You're
you've
not
never
here
had
before
any.
next year.
So,
One insult at a time.
you've set up camp.
Yes.
You've set up camp, or at least a very quick makeshift camp with one tent in which you have put all your excess supplies and gear. And you are about to take on the what you assume to be the last stretch to find this lost pyramid.
Does it rain? Does it start raining
no,
as you say this?
but it is cold. It's gotten quite cold. So you've taken out the appropriate clothes.
Mm-hmm.
And
Are you still
Yeah.
just in a bikini?
Peggy probably has a coat you can borrow.
Oh my god.
It's going to be like the
Like
one
a
from the
fur coat.
Yeah.
101 Dalmatians kind of Cruella de Vil fucking fur. It's got like a trim of fur that was from 3 extinct species.
You think so low of Peggy?
No, you killed them.
There's
you wiped
at
them out
least
yourself.
5 extinct species in her coats.
Right.
No, that was my daddy.
All right.
At least one breed of dog had been wiped out in that one.
So you start heading upwards. It is steep at first, and then it gets worse.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
It's like one of those trails that you see mountain goats climb.
Peggy's very happy she has her
Do we
walking
need
stick.
to do a dex save?
You need to roll a climbing.
Should have kept that goat.
Does
Do we roll climbing? We roll climbing.
Are you going to
Yes.
make us do climbing saves?
Please. No, I'm not gonna ask to roll again.
does Peggy's walking stick help?
Against gravity?
Well, it's a very fancy walking stick.
I'm going to get gold plated. This isn't Destiny, okay?
Can I? Okay, I'm gonna ask. Can I please? What is the thing that I need to do to roll again?
Did
Push.
you make it? Just?
You need to
1
be
point.
You know what? You basically say, why would your character be able to try again? And for you, it could be...
The
First
reason.
and foremost, has everyone rolled?
Yeah, but
No.
it's really bad. So can I?
I would like Rick to finish his roll first.
What does that mean? That means 90, doesn't it?
60. No, 90. Yeah.
That's 90.
Yeah.
I got 90.
I got 92. So I really.
So-
Please.
They fall and die.
Michael!
For those who are unfamiliar with our stream, we have something called dice, as you can see here, beside me. Here. These are dice that people have earned, either by joining us before we started this campaign, joining our Discord, making fan art, buying merchandise, or donating to Ko-fi. As you can see, Michael is doing his best. He is really doing his best. Because he has currently 8 cold dice.
Michael!
And these cold dice can be offered up to our players to give them a reroll. If a player is offered 3 cold dice, they get to do a reroll with a bonus die.
I'm just going to seduce Michael.
So,
fail.
if anyone wants to offer up 1 or more cold dice to Hilda and Rick so that they may do a reroll
If not,
for their
I
climb,
have a good
argument
Argument.
for pushing it.
yeah.
In Cthulhu, you can also
Push.
push your roll
Push your luck, even.
by giving the Keeper of Arcane Law a good argument for why you should be allowed to try again. However,
Libraries
should
and
you
ladders.
fail having pushed your roll, the consequences may be quite dire.
I'm willing to try. I'm willing. If no one's gonna help, I am willing.
Nobody
to
help! I want to see this happen. You need to say YOLO. You got to roll a dice with YOLO.
If you are wondering if whether you have a cold die or not, you can ask.
Oh,
I
dear
do
me.
have a list.
Save me, Barry.
So we're going to give it a few more moments
Boom.
for anyone to roll
A roller.
for anyone to offer up a cold die or more. And then we will have to take the consequences if they don't.
My climb is like 28. I don't even know why it's that.
Mine's 30.
Why does yours have to be? Did you get access to my character sheet when you wrote yours?
Better than mine.
I swear to God. Every single...
It doesn't look like anyone is willing to help you
Okay,
out.
so the reason why I should roll. Oh, I can sacrifice a few, but only
Oh.
one. Says Michael. Michael, what can I exchange for?
Barter, first of all. You
Barter.
don't batter, it's not a fish.
Ooh.
Also,
Or
Michael.
a cake.
Michael, honey, darling. Michael, hey.
Gross. Oh, Michael
want your
doesn't want
sugar
any of
from
that
me.
from you.
Nobody wants that from me.
Roro, I believe you have at least one. Let me see. Yes, you have one.
Jesus, that's a book. I think Roho should roll for me.
Yes, I am offering to beat someone up on your behalf.
What?
I am 5'1",
Uh,
so I'm not the strong,
What can
but
I
I did do 6 months of wrestling. I've done a lot of stage fighting, and
She's a compact,
fencing.
awesome.
I did I have
She's
musical
a
theatre
powder
training.
keg.
Yeah, I did a musical theatre training, so I have muscles.
I can't get over you wrestling. I mean, I'm thinking like Hulk Hogan, then there's
Yes,
you.
that's
Took
kind
a very interesting turn indeed, War Dog Unleashed.
Get the
Okay,
table.
fine.
Alright.
So no rerolls, I'm guessing. So
I have to get a confirmation from.
Do you
Yeah, we've got one from Lutra, from
as for
the
me or
conductor.
Archie though.
I'm guessing from you because you're the one who asked first.
Yeah, and I'm more important than you. So
Fuck.
so
Fine.
I get a reroll. Do I
Yes.
get both of the dice or just the?
You re-roll both dice.
I'm gonna push because Archie used to climb out of his home every day.
I'm gonna use 3
And
luck
prison.
to get it down to 30.
yeah.
Yes.
Thank you so
I
much.
think either if Michael wanted to give one to you, then you can take the one from Roro.
Wait, that was.
Was
a
that a yes to a cold die, Michael?
It was. He said he can only give one though.
Okay.
Yes. So let's do
So-
this. Roll again.
Yes.
Okay.
Then you are on for the favor, apparently. Hilda.
Aw, thank you so much.
You are in debt to.
To the
Michael?
devil.
You're fucked. Jesus, I was only kidding. I wouldn't do it.
No.
Yeah.
He's an angel.
So where did that get you?
The look up.
Push it.
He got a 92.
Thankfully, it's not
So
95.
that's one more than you rolled.
2 more than he rolled.
2 more.
Yeah.
Do you want to push it?
You've got a lot of luck. Push it real good.
Stop that. That sounds just wrong in those circumstances. Alright, I'm going to push it because...
Come on, you can do it.
Now you need to give me a good reason for why you should be
what do you want
allowed.
one? He's constantly getting out of the bedroom of someone he shouldn't have had a relationship with. Also, getting out of his home when he was younger. Also, getting out of those drink tanks when he was drunk.
I would say none of those, but you're.
The fuck?
I would say that you are more than proficient in catching yourself when you stumble while drunk.
Can I fast talk the mountain?
No. But you may have a pushed roll.
Okay, so he puts his hand up. He puts a hand on a rock. The rock slips. He moves to the next one, grabs it, goes, it slips as well. The third one kills him. That was a 69. No, 66.
What's your climb?
Oh, 28. I think the third one he's like, oh, come on!
I know this is
Nope.
probably not possible,
He falls.
but can please,
False.
maybe if Aisling sees this, grab him if he starts.
Nope.
You have to roll a hard luck.
Don't do it.
I am so tempted to try this.
I am tempted to try.
Okay? You have to succeed a hard luck roll. That's half your luck.
It's not
Yeah.
a cliff. I'm just going to go rolling down the hill with lots of curse words.
That's a 19.
Ooh.
No.
Please don't tell me
What?
she pulled that
Oh.
off.
I did,
What?
didn't I?
Oh.
I did.
Half luck.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, my luck is 62.
Can I deny
Yeah.
this and say I don't want this.
I'm gonna die. Oh, my sister's
You
gonna save
don't
me.
get a choice because you failed. What happens is that Archie grabs a rock and it comes loose. And he tries to grab it again and it comes loose. And at that point, he loses his balance and is on his way there. And at that point, Aisling manages to grab the scruff of his neck.
Is it like a mama like cat when she's like taking like her kids and putting him in?
Go on, go for it.
No, I'm gonna
and-
get lipstick all over
And
you.
it's a good
It's like-
thing that she did, or you would have felt
Just hanging there like
you would have fallen face 1st, about 2.5 meters down
What's that in feet? kidding.
into
That's not right.
very nasty rocks.
You would have at least broken something.
Yeah.
There's like 4chan rocks. Nasty. It's just falling into the... Not the face! Fine. Thank you, sister.
Like, and the reason why she has so good reflexes is because when she's in the library climbing up, she has loads of books.
God.
Some books sometimes fall down. She's really quick at like catching them.
Yes.
And that's why she's used to that.
It's also why you're
You
holding me by the
managed
scruff of my
to-
neck like a book.
Get up the last bit of the rocky incline.
Oh, thank Christ.
And
though I failed
you failed as well.
Why did you tell her?
in all of this
Oh no.
because I'm honest.
Can't you? How much do you have in climb?
I have 26 and I got to 33. So
Ah, use luck.
7 luck.
Yeah, it's easy.
7.
You get a lot of that back at the end of
Okay,
it.
Yeah.
fine. Then I'll do
As
that.
much as I would enjoy the irony of everyone coming to save Archie and then the money falls to their death.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's why. Yeah.
She's like, wait, where's Peggy? Ah, fuck.
And Peggy. No, Peggy.
Oh, she's still alive. Just enough to make us feel even worse. It's great.
There we go.
You're dead.
All dies.
Oh,
Updated. You reach the top. And
Cooper is sitting there waiting for you.
oh, is he with his didgeridoo? Is he stroking a crocodile?
you reach the top of this peak. And the view before you is a dusty decline. There is no greenery here. Nothing. It's all dusty and brown and cold. You can see what looks like some sort of structure. It's like a valley that dips down into this plateau, and you can see now, because of the view, that this was the easiest way to get there. There is a small, slightly trodden path, I guess, that is going down, kind of windingly towards what you can see of the structure. It's partially hidden behind some rock and a bit of a cliffside, and you suspect that you won't be able to see properly until you get further down on the path.
Is that structure, would you describe it as a ziggurat or a pyramid?
Neither.
In
Okay.
terms of your basic like high school shapes, what does the structure look like?
Your head, it's made of rock.
Okay, so it's rectangular. Self-burn. Just wanna know what it looks like.
Just a second.
Dusty decline.
As you carefully walk down this winding path, it is luckily not as steep as where you came from. You notice that, in spite of it being cold, there's a lot of flies. Anyone who has natural world?
No.
Oh, let me just check. So you have
I have
nothing.
10 in it.
Everyone's got 10 at
You
the start.
can
Yeah, exactly.
roll for a. What's your survival again?
70.
70. So what's your fifth of that? It's it should say on the side. It's the half and the fifth.
Yeah, it's basically 1/5 of it is going to be half, and then divide that
So
by.
yeah, 70,
14.
14. So it's marginally better than the natural world. You can try.
There's no consequence of failing, right? Not like, gravity or anything.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
Actually, this makes sense that you would know, because you've seen these kind of flies before.
oh god, what?
These are blowflies,
What a
What?
blowflies.
and you know that because they usually feed on carrion. So you carefully
Just out of curiosity, was it blowfly?
blowflies. Yes.
As in double blow with W or?
Yeah, as in
Yeah.
blow.
Yeah, don't look them up.
And I have to.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Normal
Yes.
metallic icky one.
As you get further down on the path, more of the structure reveals itself as the angle it's different, so you can see past the cliff that was in the way earlier. And it looks like a stone wall. And it's difficult to tell how tall it once was because it's now partially buried by silt. But the visible portions protrude from the ground at heights of around 6 to 12 feet. And you can see quite easily that it shouldn't be too hard of a task to climb over the perimeter wall by scrambling up one of the banks of dirt and dropping over to the other side.
All right.
Also, let's see. Who's going first? Who's at the front?
Tommy.
Yeah.
That's me. Yeah.
I need you to roll a spot hidden.
Use it to abute.
Don't fuck this up.
Nope.
Oh,
Wait, how far off were you, Mark? Were you?
Far.
For once. You've been a bit preoccupied by finding safe entryways and looking for, making sure that the descent down towards the wall is safe. You reach, let's see. You're very close to the actual wall now, and you can also see that it looks like some sort of entryway. You're not sure if you can use it or not, but it looks like your typical kind of arch or like entryway structure. You all see this. So you now have the choice of either climbing over the wall at one of the nearby banks of dirt, because it's quite close to the perimeter of the path. So the path is quite high up before it swoops down, and you could shuffle over the wall, or you could go down to the entrance, but you don't know whether the entrance is blocked or not, because you can't see from here.
Right. Those are our two options then.
Yeah.
North or west?
You can check the entrance first if you want to, of course.
How's your stealth? Yeah, I didn't think so.
I mean,
Peggy
I've been known to sneak, but
will go and
I
check
guess it's about a 50-50 chance.
exit entrance.
I actually have proficiency in stuff.
Portal.
Me too.
Portal.
Portal. Yeah.
Don't do that.
Oh, no, this is good.
Okay.
We didn't even do anything yet.
No. Trinidad and Jackson make up the back troop, and as Trinidad sees the structure, she digs out her notebook from her satchel and starts flipping the pages, and then stops and looks down at it, looks at her pages again, flips over a few more, and she's wide-eyed and just looking down at this area. And she looks at Aisling and says, "This structure, I don't know how, but this resembles those of the Tiwanaku side. The one on the south side of Lake Titicaca, in Bolivia. The one.
Would I know this?
The one where the one I talked about with the artifacts that look like the mask."
Oh. Okay.
This is very strange. The fact that this is even here and it's not been discovered before is this is big.
They've probably been discovered, but everyone thought it was cursed, and that's why they never went there. So of course they kept their distance. Ladies, we are whispering. Right. Because it was cursed.
Yes. Please don't whisper on the stream.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I tried.
Yeah.
Are you sure you'd say?
I will take it for granted that unless you are really making it sound like you're not whispering at all, or like not trying to be quiet, that you are all keeping your voices low at this point.
Take it for granted, like maybe if a door is unlocked or not.
While they are talking about that, Cooper hands the Enfield over to Archie.
You forgot my name, didn't you?
No,
Should have said yes.
I forgot the name of the rifle.
Unlikely.
Do we need to roll
No.
stealth at all, or are we?
Not yet.
Not
You
yet. Okay.
better keep this safe. It was my father's. Careful about it.
If it was your father.
No, just
Oh, okay.
we're probably gonna need two riflers now.
Oh.
Trinidad
then.
also goes closer to the wall, where she can see the wall. You are now at a level, you've gone past the perimeter where you can jump over, and you're half hidden by the wall, and it's very close. And Trinidad goes over and points out that there are some, it's a rock or stone wall, and there are some shapes in it that look like faces. And she points at them and says that these are very interesting. They bear striking resemblance to the sites in Tiwanaku, but they are different than them. Their expressions are twisted, and everything here. The distance from Tiwanaku suggests that this site was meant to be remote from their main cities, which is odd.
Well, if this is a temple for, the vamps, I can't remember the name right now.
Kaisiri.
The Kaisiri. I mean, of course they would want to be a bit more private, away from others.
There is a legend. While you were collecting supplies and such in Puno, I spoke to some of the locals, and apparently there is a legend about a god who... was it a god? There was a creature that fell into the lake, and I believe the goddess told the locals that this creature was evil, and she entrapped him, or it, in some sort of a prison, and she told her worshippers to build a site over it and ward it. And this makes sense because the ward that we carry. In the story, it is referenced that the prison was bound with gold to keep this evil in chains.
Well, it makes sense if, the only thing that kind of killed the Karisira was, the rod.
That is true. Yes.
So that would make sense that it would, be engulfed in gold.
Any more of that stuff around?
No. It is just this.
Right then. So, no more prison.
Maybe we can find something, down there.
It does indicate that if we have a piece of this ward, that the band or the ward that bound it has possibly been broken.
That's what you get for making it out of gold, isn't it?
Yeah, most likely, and that's how they can go in and out and, have it as their own little hiding space.
Could that mean that Konk Konk was part of it?
Yeah.
There's only one way to find out. At that point, Jackson reaches over at your shoulder and taps it and points.
Are you just so I don't know if you heard before, but I do believe Peggy said that they wanted to go over to the door.
Yeah.
That was around 10 minutes ago.
Before that happens,
That's a
you have gone over to the door. Just
Yeah.
That's
yeah. You go over and it is it's clear. You can go through. There's a lot of rubble nearby, and there's a lot more flies.
That's always a good sign, right?
You also notice movement. And that's on the let's see, where would that be? Just a second.
Inside.
On almost towards well, first and foremost, you see a pyramid. Actually,
question.
what was your dream?
Yeah,
Like,
I
your
was just
vision?
gonna ask, is it the pyramid from I dreamt of the
Yes.
bloody orgy and the pyramid
The bloody.
orgy,
What?
wasn't it?
No, yeah,
Kind
that was
of.
the dream, but the
Yeah.
vision you saw.
Yeah, the vision.
Yeah. Do I also
No.
see the pyramid?
No, that
or-
was also vision.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. But yes, I saw the pyramid,
Oh,
and
we just entered
Aisling saw the pyramid as well.
Yeah, but I'm not
No.
there. So
No, no.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you dreamt of a pyramid that cracked open or something.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
And black
Not
tendrils.
dreamt, but you saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is that pyramid, and that kind of.
Take an insanity check.
No.
Aw.
But it does put you very much at unease, and enough for you to sort of get a bit startled. And that's when you notice movement, because you're looking at the pyramid, and as you do, you see movement in your peripheral vision on your right. And at the far end of the right wall, you see the silhouette of two people.
We like
And you need to roll a stealth.
Oh, stealth. Just gonna, can I roll and back away?
like calling it back, paladin. What'd you get? That looks like that's a good thing, right? I know that facial expression. That's a good thing.
That's over double of what I have.
Oh. Oh well.
Yeah. Do you want to push your roll?
Well, she's been on edge the whole time, so
Yeah.
say she's
More,
pretty on her tippy toes, and she
Yes.
changed out of her high heels. So
Yes, that is true.
How did she get through the undergrowth in those high heels?
Yeah.
a lady never tells.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Can I?
don't fuck it up.
Think positive thoughts, and then maybe hand the dice to Teddy.
No.
No. Yeah. And you're claiming responsibilities for this.
And
28.
Yes!
It's
Good.
Oh!
Good.
Imagine if that was her reaction in game. You know, you're like stealthing. No one notices you. Yes!
that is a good though with like someone who's low intelligence.
For a split second,
Yeah.
you think that they've spotted you.
Mm-hmm.
But then it turns out they haven't, and you manage to sort of withdraw behind the wall.
Mm-hmm.
And you kind of sneak a little bit around so that you're out of their direct eyesight.
Mm-hmm.
And that is probably when Jackson says, "There's someone over there." And you spot two figures as well. Because he's quite far at the back and can still see a little bit over the wall, and when you slowly walk up there, you can see the same two figures that you spotted through the tall grass earlier on. They are scrambling down the wall into one of those dirt banks.
Scrambling. Oh, he's not human. Kill him.
Towards us.
Maybe they're
Hmm?
ants.
Towards us.
Yes.
No.
You didn't find that funny?
He's too salty.
You have to get closer to the wall to actually see what's on the other side, because right now you can just see the very top of the other side. And you can see a plateau, but it's difficult to say exactly what it is from here.
Flatto.
So, and then
Climb
Peggy
up and look.
comes walking back before you get the chance to do anything.
Alright.
And Peggy.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
return to the others.
Yeah. Is Cooper the closest one?
Yes.
Not currently, because he's
No.
walked back a little bit,
Oh,
so I
right.
think the two of you and Trinidad is probably
Yeah.
the closest.
All I'm saying is that we call it a cigarette, okay? It's not a zig. Oh, hey, Peggy.
Say, oh, hi,
Please,
Hi, Mark.
quiet.
I'm whispering.
There's. Sorry. I'm whispering.
Call
Please be quiet.
Even though you're
The-
whispering.
There's two somethings through there. I don't like it.
Well, maybe the two people.
It's
that
the
are
ones
in-
we saw. Was it confirmed? Yes.
Yeah.
It's the two we followed.
So they came here as well for the same thing.
Did they
So-
notice you?
Do you mention the other thing you saw?
I'm getting to it. Pretty sure they didn't notice me.
Yes.
But also, Ashley, when you had that vision
Yeah.
with the mask,
Yeah.
did you see pyramid?
I did.
Well, it's real.
Of course, pyramids are real.
That pyramid is real.
The one with the tentacles.
Yes. And the other horrible.
I mean, I had different things as well. I had animal screams, but so there were like, is there a picture of the thing with the tentacles, or did you?
It was just the pyramid. No tentacles yet.
Yet?
Goodbye.
I don't know. I do not know.
Do I hear this?
Yeah.
Yep.
He almost
I-
said O'Connell. I just want to say that.
Very cool.
O'Connell! Guess who's on the wrong side of the river, Benny?
Did you was the entrance clear?
Yes, it was clear.
Perhaps we should try and go in that way.
There's
Um,
there was two things in there. The ones we saw.
there's two things there as well.
No,
This-
no, they're the same.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
they're the same.
Yeah,
Oh,
because they
okay.
were the ones you saw, and she mentioned that
Yep.
she saw the ones you.
Oh, no, yeah.
Oh,
It's
Yeah.
the silly curry.
There's two of them. We could.
I have a bow and arrow, so I can take one of them quietly.
Is that bow and arrow? Is it? I mean, are they magic?
Of course not.
Question to DM.
Silly
How
question.
far in were they?
You
On the
saw them
entrance, or-
on the almost on the other side of the wall.
That's about
If the wall is kind of square shaped, and if you're standing here of the square,
Mhm.
then you could see them approximately there on the wall, on the right hand wall for you, far end, and then they disappeared down, and then you couldn't see them anymore.
Oh, okay.
So we're thinking,
But
can we
how?
shoot them?
Yeah, exactly. I don't know
Yeah.
how could two of us stand on top of the wall, shooting?
Yeah, you would have to go back to the perimeter and climb over.
I
Climb on top
don't
of it.
mind this. Let's go.
But you would be very easily spotted.
Mm.
That's the
And
downside.
sound.
Well, hold on a minute, because if I lie down, then I'm not going to be.
I can shoot from the front and you get behind.
Well, like we gotta like lure them in first. Gotta give them some. Totally, I see where you're going with this. Aisling, do you want to be bait? She wants to. She's gonna be the bait.
Bait?
That's not what I was saying.
Oh.
You just want me killed, don't you? So you can
Trinidad
get the
has
family
wandered
ending,
off.
but that's fine.
She's kind of wandered down to the entrance where you were standing.
Trinidad?
Yeah.
Oh god.
She's because there's a big one of those stone heads on the arc of the entrance. She's been very careful to keep at the side of the wall and only sort of peek out.
Okay, yeah, but
And then she looks back at you, and she waves you down.
Oh no.
okay.
I wanna
okay,
see what
sneak,
happens.
Sneaky, sneak, sneak. Yeah,
Yeah,
she
sneak.
goes sneaky, sneak. Can I be sneak? Shall we roll for sneak?
Because you are aware of them, and you've been very careful till now, you can get a bonus die.
Ooh.
Okay, I don't know. I didn't write. I have X. I put an X on stealth, but I don't have a number, so I don't know. Stealth is.
No, that's just because you've used it.
Oh, gotcha. So 20, right?
Oh.
Yeah.
That's a 2.
It's a 62.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
Way.
roll again.
You're
You're
used
not
to
gonna
being
get better
quiet
than
in the
that.
library.
You just materialized there. No one even saw you move.
Yeah.
What did you...
What did you do?
Did you roll with a bonus die?
Yeah, but both of them, I got 60 on
Oh.
both of them.
Ah,
Oh well. I
what's
guess
your
you.
stealth?
50.
You could use 12.
I would use
Yeah.
luck at this point because this is a
12
big
luck.
deal.
Mm. Yeah,
You probably step on someone's shoe.
I'm gonna use 12 luck. I have
Everyone
plenty of
else
luck,
manage?
No, I'm not going to
Oh.
go down by the door. I'm going to stay by the perimeter
Yeah,
wall
Peggy will walk down.
because my stealth sucks.
97?
With the bonus die as well?
No!
Oh my
Well,
god.
it's-
Yeah.
97. That's a 17!
Hey.
Excellent. Top notch.
I'm still proud of my 2. So.
Oh, yeah, you
So,
should
Never
be.
cared what you do,
the
man.
three of you, Jackson stays behind with you.
Oh, good.
Baby's
And the three of you join Trinidad. As you peek around the entrance. Yes.
Which one's
First and
Scooby-Doo?
foremost, you see the pyramid. And you recognise that.
It's Sally Jack.
And I'm gonna be.
And then you spot what Trinidad was pointing at. And that is that these two Karisiri are now climbing the steps of the pyramid.
How far away are they from where we are in terms of potatoes? Or rather, like, shooty steps?
Let's see.
My word. I can do word good.
Let's say.
'Cause I'm just thinking of getting up on that.
around 30 yards?
Yeah, so just
30 yards.
Yeah.
we should
Well,
open fire on the fuckers.
My
Ish.
bow will reach that.
I mean, this is an advantage for us. They're at exposed
Alright,
position.
Katniss.
30, 40 yard.
We can take him.
And they're quick.
Oh, that's gonna be...
They're scrambling as if in desperation.
What?
This scares. But you don't know this. But
Oh, right.
And they're
anyone have
very
an
quickly
insight
climbing
check?
up to the top of the pyramid.
You got a binoculars.
okay. Can we try to sneak?
You do not have to roll again for a little while.
Yeah. Okay.
So you may approach. You can also see, first and foremost, you also hear this strange whistling noise. Like the lower end of a panpipe.
I hate panpipes.
Mm,
I fucking hate panpipes.
I love
Is it a dog whistle?
Strange.
It's a little bit too sharp to be
Pleasant.
just the wind,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not
So it always like
thin enough for a whistle. It's this howling kind of noise.
maybe they're being
Secondly,
called.
Dog whistle.
you
Yeah, for them it would be a dog
see
whistle.
Yeah.
there are some structures.
More rib
Two
head-shaped structures.
Around two by the pyramid, and one very close to you, just around less than 10 yards away from you. And you should be able to at least get some partial cover there. And there are some parts of the ruins as well that just nearby where you can hide behind.
Can I go to the ruin?
You
That
can
was on the
all-
left or right side?
They're on your left side.
Both of them. Both of the
Yeah.
structures. Okay,
Yes.
I'm gonna go to the ruin.
I will follow Aisling.
Mm.
Oh, right. It's apparently we're committing suicide.
Well, you're not there. You're
I'm
with
talking
Jackson.
to Jackson. Oh, bless. Yeah. Do you think we should follow them? Turns around to Jackson before he answers. Nobody cares what you think, Jackson. Keep your eyes off my sister.
Actually, you
She's
can only
beyond your
see
league.
one of them.
Oh, well, he's not even interested in her.
The other one
He doesn't have a choice.
has disappeared out of sight as you moved. If you also
Mhm.
moved towards the,
Yeah.
it's almost like a square column of sorts.
I'm gonna quickly use binoculars and see if there's any caves or holes in the pyramid.
At current, you're a little bit too low to see that. But the ground here is kind of like you're standing on a bit of a high point, and then it slopes down towards the pyramid. And you can see nearly, like you can't see the actual top, but you can see the carrosserie that reaches to the top. And it kind of just shambles forward and then down to its knee. And roll a spot hidden.
What can we do to
no.
get some awesome...
Nope.
No.
Mm.
You just see that it looks like it's falling to its knees.
Can I try
And
a
it's
spot
staying.
hidden? Would that be okay?
If you have the binoculars.
No,
If
I
he
don't.
lets them to you.
Can I see?
There you go.
Go for it.
Do you see anything?
Let me see.
Peggy. Sorry.
I don't.
Just a second. Peggy, you can roll a listen.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, it is pretty good. No.
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 Any point in using luck, or is it way over?
It's double.
That's not good.
No.
So none of us know what the fuck's going on.
Nope.
That's on brand.
One of them is out of sight, and the other one is on top of the pyramid.
Okay.
What do you do, Archie?
Oh, I'm just standing here vibing at the moment. Just telling what's his face that
Jackson.
yeah, telling Jackson that he should find a new career and maybe settle down with a family.
How about we follow them? Or are you just gonna stand here and wait for them to come out or not come out?
I just thought that we were going to shoot them from a nice, comfortable distance and do it the old-fashioned colonial way, you know, superior technology, whatnot, and... Well, alright, I can see I'm... Wrong crowd. Alright, okay. Lead the way, old boy. Oh.
Right.
Making friends every no.
I don't have friends, I have prospects.
Tell that to Peggy.
Not to her face. Or even outside of her face. Don't make me say that.
Yeah, roll stealth, please, Archie.
Just building up the come here. Ha!
Ooh.
That was so close. I'm gonna use 8 points of luck because then it takes me under
Yeah.
12. I'm gonna need to borrow your thing. Your pencil. Thank
Cancel.
you. I don't know where mine's gone. I reckon you stole it.
No, I didn't.
Steals it from myself. Out of no notes. I got back to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Boom! So how did
Oh, Jackson's fine.
you described him as being quite portly, right? Yeah, like a double chin, kind of really bald, gross, smells of faintly
no.
of lavender.
Absolutely not.
Fine,
I think you're thinking of Larkin. But he was also skinny.
and
So,
kind of
no,
dead.
not
So
really.
No.
alright.
He
Great.
just wants to hate
So
him.
we catch up.
Yeah. As you do, you see this Karasiri descending from the pyramid.
Oh fudge!
And you do too.
Taking up fire position.
The
So
one we
she's
missed, or
descending
the,
down and going
It's not
towards
as
the exit.
fast.
the one we missed, or the
Yeah,
one that?
the one that was on top of it
You know,
is
like
now
that.
climbing down.
It's like watching
A lot
puppy jumping
slower.
down the stairs.
Now. Are you looking at it with the binoculars?
He's got my
I'm-
fucking binoculars.
I got the binoculars.
Yeah, you can roll spot hidden.
I'm having the gun trained at him.
Yeah.
I have my bow trained. No, arrow trained.
On your gun, does it have a
Scope?
scope?
No, they were not
No.
invented yet.
Okay.
Gaffer tape
yeah.
with binoculars to it. I've invented the scope.
I didn't do anything.
So I see the thing. I can't see what it's doing. How far away was it?
I'm gonna give you back the binoculars.
About 30 yards from you.
It's 30 meters.
Yeah.
That's pretty close.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Close enough for my arrow.
One
I
will
need
shoot
you
it.
all to roll a spot hidden.
See, now we took too long. Now they're going to ambush us. It's going to be like Jurassic Park.
Jesus Christ,
come
what are my rolls right
on.
now?
Oh, it was a 16.
Why, dice? You were so good to me.
Because
Yeah.
I'm lucky now. Keep swapping.
Yeah.
Come on.
Veach it.
Oh! It's gonna be good either way then.
Doesn't matter what it is.
Unless it's a 10.
No, it's 7.
Yeah, everyone is so focused on these Karasiri.
Nobody's focused on Archie.
Archie, however.
Not Peggy.
Oh, what did you roll?
16.
16.
I got a 7.
Ah. Well, you're looking towards the Karasiri. So you spot the second one.
Oh.
Who's now starting to climb. Just as desperately as the other one was.
Mm-hmm.
And if you grab hold of the binoculars, I'll give you something extra.
Okay, Peggy takes them.
Yeah.
Does it still have the strap around his neck? So he's like, bah.
Oh, Peggy would totally do that.
Yeah. As you sort of scope your sight in on this Karasiri, it passes the other one that's coming down, and you see this other one. It looks like it's got this residue dripping from its mouth.
Recently fed.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks
Straight at you.
emaciated.
Emaciated?
Emaciated, that's the one.
When we were following them, were they running together or one
Yeah.
Okay.
Together.
Together, okay.
Yeah.
Now they're playing tag on the pyramid.
you also see, because where you're standing, it's a little higher.
Hmm.
And as you see this second Karisiri reach the top and buckle over, you can actually see that it's vomiting.
Oh, it's feeding the pyramid.
You!
What?
Yes, you.
Do I find gold? That'd be so cool.
Let's see. Let me
Oh.
just check.
Oh, Archie, help us with this problem. Give
You've
you money.
followed Jackson towards
Reluctantly.
the others,
Yes.
but as he goes to sort of stand behind some of the broken structures, you look the opposite direction towards the wall.
Yeah.
And you see something there. It's the ground is uneven, and
Sounds very Welsh.
you detect that. Let's see. Oh, just a second. I just want to make sure that I read the first bit. Sorry about this.
She says you see something like we're out in the heart of town.
Ah, yes.
Does it look like it pays taxes? Can I kill it? Can I seduce it? Can I spend it? Can I smoke it? These are the 4 things to go through.
Yeah.
Yes.
What
all of the
draws your attention is that these flies that you've noticed.
Yes.
There seem to be a lot more of them here. And as you very carefully walk closer, there's this. You catch a whiff of something.
A lavender.
It is most certainly not lavender. It's a stench of decay, and it grows thicker as you draw closer.
Question, why am I drawing closer? I rolled a 7, not a stupid.
You're still standing a good distance away.
Fine, but I noticed that it
But
is thicker
you've
over
drawn
there.
close enough because you've noticed something that isn't out of the ordinary. And as you
So many horror tropes.
kind of look a little without moving too close, you see what must be limbs of bodies.
Right.
Sorry, I'm just. Where are the limbs of bodies? I'm just trying to like.
Behind you, in the corner by the wall behind you.
Very haphazard.
It's about 10 feet away from you, 10, 15
And we
feet
haven't.
away.
We haven't.
No,
wow.
you've been so focused,
I'm just gonna.
and none of you succeeded on
Literally
any
behind us.
spot hidden rolls.
It's
So
what we get for being nerds.
What I gotta ask, why is this a good thing for Rick? It's like, Rick succeeded. He found all of the bodies and the flies.
Rick, you also need to do a luck roll.
Oh no!
I thought this was a good thing. I thought you made it seem like rolling was a good thing. Well done, Rick. Here you go. Here's a fucking zombie feast. Oh, Christ. Oh well, that's an 86. Wait, no. What is that? That's 8. They'll be stupid, Rick. What do I need to roll on the luck?
Yeah?
I can't use luck to get on the luck.
No.
So no, I fail.
Yeah. Okay.
Today, I am unlucky because I noticed something.
No milk
Yes.
today.
The milkman's gone away.
The goat has gone away.
Yeah. So you don't get that tidbit of information. However,
I don't mind.
you do see.
Oh,
well,
joy.
you're not certain because it's a little bit too far away.
Okay.
But you see something
Right. That's something that looks like.
that looks like these bodies are covering something.
Oh, for love! Is it going to be one of those things like go over and check?
As
It
in
was more
structure.
bodies.
As in structure.
Oh, right.
But you have to move a little bit closer to see the full extent of it.
What do you do, Archie?
Well, let's see. Realistically, Archie'd be like, "Nah, I'm moving that." But obviously, there's a plot hook here, so
You could tell her it.
No. Actually, I know what I'll do. Jackson, there's something underneath all those bodies.
Bodies? Oh. Oh, dear God.
I know. We should totally move those bodies. Going from the valley all of a sudden. We should totally move all those bodies.
And I'm not doing it, so...
Do these guys even moisturize?
I don't think so, but they're hiding something, so move away.
Just gonna confuse the NPC to move the bodies for me.
When I thought at first you said valley, I thought it was from the valley.
Oh, yes. You see, they come down to the valley where they have the workshop, is it?
Jackson does move a little closer.
Oh, good.
He brings a handkerchief up to his mouth, though, because it's foul. And he leans over a bit, looks over, looks down, picks something up from the ground, and then moves back to you. And,
If it's gold, I swear to God, I'm gonna shit a brick.
he comes back holding a little golden ring.
Go on.
Well,
I was going to say cough it up, but that was wrong.
Are you going to get on one knee or something?
Oh.
This is hardly the time, Jackson, my boy.
This was on the ground here, and there seems to be, I'm not certain, but it looks like there's some sort of tunnel.
Oh, excellent. I didn't suppose I could take a quicker look at that, could I?
I figured that, the archaeologist should have a look at it. And he walks over to Trinidad.
Oh! I was like, is he gonna kill me? This is why you never tell the DMs that you are into a character, because they will torture you for the rest of the days.
A burn on one Burnell is a burn on both. Fine, yes, there's a tunnel. Great.
Meanwhile, what have you been doing?
Aisling had her focus on the Karasir and then suddenly felt a disturbance in the force.
She just feels like something someone's. I don't feel good.
Okay,
Why?
so
Could it be
I
so
see-
okay?
No,
it's not.
definitely not.
Yeah.
okay.
Peggy gives back the binoculars and looks at the pyramid and then looks at you. They're feeding the pyramid.
Fuck. Well, shit. Gosh darn it, or whatever.
Well, bless my soul. Well, it doesn't look like a good thing. No,
Merde.
they're going up there, puking into it, and then they look half dead walking down it.
That means they're hungry. Let's hunt.
Oh,
Yeah, let's hunt.
let's hunt.
Cooper.
That's all I'm gonna say about that. And I'm gonna.
Are we gonna split the
at
party?
one.
Well, you're literally behind us, aren't you?
Yeah,
We don't
you're
know about the
basically just
tunnel,
a few
so-
feet behind us. If I understood it correctly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, me and the.
We're
We're gonna go in the tunnel.
the thing coming closer to us looks hungry, right? That's what
It's
should.
not coming closer to you per se.
Oh, okay.
After it's done vomiting, which you now also see.
The one already
Cool,
on
delivered.
its way down.
The other one disappeared out of view,
Mhm.
but the one that's now on top of the pyramid is climbing down.
Okay.
And
It's like birds.
No, stop.
It's a
Stop.
mummy. What it was called?
Regurgitation.
I was gonna no.
You have such a way with words,
Yeah.
Rick.
I know.
These vampire, not vampires.
The Gurges.
Karasiri.
Karasiri. Thank you.
you
Silly carry.
see it's
Karasiri.
it climbs down. Do you do anything before it reaches the ground again, or
Does it climb towards us?
No. It climbs down, and you can see now that the other one has been standing behind one of these column-like structures. That's the same that you're standing behind. And they move off to the far side of the pyramid and disappear out of view.
Well, you had your shot and you didn't.
So they're basically kind of going behind.
Mm-hmm. Well, as long as they're not attacking.
Yeah.
This'll go well.
Can we notice that Archie and the rest have moved closer?
Yeah, you see. Sorry. You see Jackson walking over to Trinidad and whispering to her, and you can see that she's getting a little bit excited, looking at something that he's holding in his hand and showing to her.
She sees it and just like thinks, that's not a good time to propose.
She's rifling through her notebook again and pointing out something and showing him. It is very clearly not a proposal.
Yeah. No, but it's just like the siblings think the same thing, like, this is not a good time to propose.
It's kind of a decorum.
Yeah.
And Jackson waves the rest of you kind of closer. And then says that, I don't know if you've noticed, but Archie found something right behind us.
Do we now notice the bodies?
No, but you catch a whiff of something very unpleasant.
Don't say it.
I need my smelling salts.
Sealed.
You only notice it because you turn around and the wind is kind of not blowing in directly. You're not standing downwind.
Ooh, yeah.
So you only notice it now because you're facing that direction, and it's just... Yeah.
Archie's standing in the way of it all. She's just like, what?
I'm guessing Thomas recognizes the smell.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
PTSD?
Yeah. It's very faint, and Jackson remembering the last that says, I just want to prepare you.
Yep.
There is a pile of bodies over there. Are you going to be okay?
I am now.
Okay, good. Yeah, there's a pile of bodies, and I couldn't help but notice it looks like the ones on top seem more fresh, and it looks like there's some sort of tunnel, like beneath them. I don't know if it's collapsed or if it's possible to get through there. But
Peggy, do you wish to tell Jackson what you saw?
Yes, sure. The horrible monsters were puking into the pyramid. They were really quick and agile and full of
Vigor?
life. When they ran up, and then they puked into it, and then they looked really emaciated walking down.
Oh, I've had evenings like that.
sounds like some sort of offering ritual, perhaps.
Feeding.
Feeding, offering, ritual, smitual, something horrible. It's clearly fedora.
Good God. Oh no. Oh no.
I also had to Google something. I can actually make a Sweeney Todd reference as well, because the Sweeney Todd origin of Sweeney Todd was in the 1800s. So if anyone wants to make a Sweeney Todd reference, we actually can.
Definitely not the best pies in Lima. Where did they go though?
They walked down and then they disappeared around the corner. Was that?
That sounds reassuring.
The one walking towards us, they were going deeper in, away.
No, both of them disappeared
Yeah, okay.
when
Yeah.
they got down
Yeah.
from the pyramid.
I say we get in a tunnel. At least that way we'll have a front and a back. We don't need to worry about our flanks.
Yeah, we also need to dig through a bunch of bodies.
Well, I'm not doing that.
Well, alright then, Mr. Expert on death cults and
We could
stuff.
have a look around and see if there's possibly any other way into the pyramid, or...
I don't know if you were noticing, but there are two things crawling around. And they're obviously looking for their next delivery. Heck, we could even use this to our advantage. You know, if we could have one of us as the bait, and then the... I nominate you, Trinidad, and then just make a trap.
We're not using
Speaking of Trinidad...
She is
Yeah.
not.
She's a
No,
Karisiri.
she's just standing there looking up at this column.
Will you stop staring at things? It makes me nervous.
It looks like some sort of chimney.
What?
That is the worst place in London. No, I'm thinking more like, you know, the stench from the chimney sitting on fire. Secret tunnel.
What we need now is Dick Van Dyke.
Did anyone
These,
see a barbershop
column thingies.
column?
I mean, we already are in Sweeney Todd. We like chopped up a body and put it in the furnace.
I mean,
True. But we
these
didn't turn it into pie.
these columns are around
Next time.
4.5 meter tall, and now that Trinidad has pointed it out, they, yeah, they seem to be sort of coming up from the earth.
You
It's
mean-
not like they're built on the earth that you're standing on. It seems that what you're standing on is kind of further up the actual structure of them. That way back in
It's like
time, these
like
were
an
probably
iceberg
taller.
Iceberg kind
Yeah,
of situation.
that they're going downwards.
Any broken ones that are closer to the ground? Not a fan of scaling up
There's-
something to fall into something.
There's a flagstone that covers the top of it, and
How do we know that if it's high up though?
because you can see it,
Oh,
you
okay.
can see it covering the top.
Oh, it's only 4 meters, isn't it?
Yeah, so
I,
it's tall, but you can see the top of it. And you notice that it's the same with the two by the pyramid.
Right.
Thomas walks over to Trinidad. I've seen the pyramids in Egypt. They did not have. What are these?
Don't know.
They're our way in.
It is very strange. I've not seen any like these. The only thing I can surmise is that they may have been. Perhaps there were some furnaces of some sort underground. It would indicate that there are structures underground, that there may be some rooms or tunnels beneath us. And Jackson saying that there might be a tunnel entrance by the corpses strengthens that theory.
I just need to go to the bathroom, but I'm gonna
Yes.
watch so I'm not missing anything.
You don't take your phone into the toilet.
Well, so I can watch from it. So I'm not missing anything.
Just don't drop it in the toilet then.
You're not my mum.
Oh. I'm not disappointed enough.
You can all roll another spot here.
I don't wanna. I wanna do something. I wanna kill something.
Nope.
Roll.
God. Fine. What other, like, shenanigans? 86.
No.
I don't see shit. I don't suppose you have any explosives, do you?
Yeah, I rolled spot hidden for Jackson, and it was a 0-1.
No.
Like, seriously, I gotta show you this.
He seized everything.
Yeah, but he won't give me that ring back.
Okay.
My ring.
0-0-1. Damn. So yeah, Aisling, I'm not even gonna roll for you because you can't beat that. I think. I can roll for you, and if you beat that, I don't even know what's happening anymore. You got 18. So, but before both you and Trinidad are kind of. So you guys see Trinidad and Aisling are like both notice something just as Jackson points out there's something over there, and it looks like it might have been one of these chimney things, but it's collapsed.
Perfect.
However, you said that the Karisiri disappeared behind the pyramid that way, and if they are, I don't know, waiting for someone to cross or turn the corner and then attack them, then we will be straight in their line of sight.
Surely that would work in our favour, since we're the ones with firearms.
True.
We can
But,
get ready. If we see them, we can... Guns a-blazing!
We can, as the Yanks say, fill them full of lead. That dirt.
Little ambush.
We can ambush the ambush.
Yes. Find and prevent the ambuscade. Welcome back.
Thank you.
You have missed precisely nothing.
No, I got an 18 in spot hidden. That's great.
I rolled a 0-1.
I know, I saw.
18. That would be the age
I-
difference between you and
wow.
Jackson, right?
Well, that's what
So,
she likes.
yeah. Do you want to approach this
Yes.
thing?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Stealth rolls. All of you.
Spiel.
Yay!
No! Wow.
28. Can't be heard.
54.
Did you just poke Cat's butt?
Poke.
Yeah,
No reaction.
54.
54. So you failed.
Yeah.
Unless
I spent luck to succeed.
Okay.
Unless it can be like, well, the reason why I should re-roll again is because, you know, at nights in the university when we had, like, you know, curfews, there was sometimes she had essays that she needed to do, and that meant she had to sneak around and trying to, like, dodge professors. Are you okay?
Man down, man down. You okay, darling?
I did not mean to hurt you that badly.
I was just having a doozy.
You deserve that.
I mean, yeah, totally.
I'm going to tell you now that you don't actually need to roll. Oh, yes,
Okay.
please. Top up.
Just pour yourself. We're just getting steaking.
Oh, Michael said neat, now we're even.
Uh-huh.
Rick, get back in your seat.
As long as you make sure that she isn't going to
There you
hit
go.
me
Yeah,
again.
well, don't annoy me again.
Don't sleep on the job.
Don't
You don't need
insult
to
me.
re-roll because as the others get close to the rubble, you don't see anyone standing around the corner.
Okay.
There's no one there,
As far as you know.
as far as you can see. However, with Jackson's critical spot hidden, he manages to warn you all of some broken slabs and such,
Yeah.
and if he hadn't noticed, Aisling would have probably fallen down into what looks like a shaft.
Mm.
So his critical spot hidden roll saves you.
How does he save me?
By basically going,
Oh,
grabbing your shoulder and like,
okay.
Is it the shoulder
Don't
across
walk
the
there.
body? Is it like
Yeah,
a full
probably.
forearm?
Okay.
yes, just feeding you thirst.
He's allowed.
Oh, Jackson. Don't fall down the hole. Ow.
It's like, oh, okay. This man is clueless, which makes it even better.
Yeah.
He prefers Trinidad.
There is. It's a drop.
You need to kill him.
And let's see. I just want to check how far that drop is.
You're the expert, Trinidad. Why don't you start screaming? We'll count the seconds it takes for you to crash down to the ground.
She's 19. We're not going to put a 19-year-old in danger.
She's over the age of
Yeah.
a lot, actually, in
It
the 1920s.
seems that it's about another 4.5
Something.
meter down. So these shafts are, or chimneys or whatever, are probably around 9 meters tall.
Are you
in
ready to
total.
get shafted? Oh shit.
I'd like my shoes back.
Oh no.
Jackson has probably a coil of rope from your
Same.
stuff. No, you've been
Oh,
carrying the
yeah.
gold thing, so Jackson's been carrying that for you. Trinidad has a smaller bundle of rope. Actually, no,
Trinidad size.
she's got a little rope ladder.
Oh,
Actually,
Go on.
They're real.
Yeah.
it's not long enough for. It's not like
Climber.
10 meters. No, it's
They're
not.
impossible.
Actually, it might be long enough because it's around 5. Yeah, it's 4.5 meters down, and I think it's around 4 meters.
Let's say it is.
So, which is enough for you with the rope that you brought. You can actually secure it with a little bit of work and moving some of the rock slabs to secure the rope. It should prove enough to hold you. Actually, no, you can't move it because it's too heavy, but you can tie your rope around
Yeah, I mean,
the rocks.
there's a lot of rope.
Yeah. So there is a way for you to climb down if you wish.
Does he need to roll to get rope burn?
So you have a little ladder.
No one can use those ladders. This is bullshit.
They use them in helicopters and stuff.
Yeah, in the movies, they're like stunt
In
doubles.
real life as well.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Just because you can't do it doesn't mean everyone can't.
Yeah, when you put your foot in the thing, it wraps around like that, and next thing you know, you.
It's called
While
using
Archie
your-
complains,
Archie
Tommy has
complains.
already fastened it and is on his way down.
Yeah, I'm telling you, there was absolutely no fucking way anyone could have
Coming.
used. Oh.
And is this when Aisling just like and goes down as well perfectly?
Yeah, make a roll.
Uh,
I want you to make a roll for that
Can I?
because I want her to put one leg through the hoop that you should
yeah,
do.
are we going down?
Because you and Trinidad rolled really well on the spot hidden.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
You notice actually, because you rolled better than her. As you look, you can see there's another one of those chimneys behind the pyramid,
Mhm.
and that doesn't have a slab on top of it.
Is that?
Sorry, I feel a bit
what?
dense. What does that mean?
Yeah, where you going with that?
The Karisiri moved back to that direction,
Oh my
or
God.
disappeared to that side of the pyramid.
They went in behind.
Can she sneak? Which is like,
It's basically straight ahead.
yeah,
For like, so if the pyramid is here
yeah.
and the entrance was like around here,
Mm-hmm.
you walked around. Yeah, you are now here. The pyramid is here, and this broken
Mm-hmm.
chimney thing is here, and then the other one is here, and that's lacking a slab on top.
Point is, they're downstairs with us. They will be in a bit.
Basically, you can surmise as much as they may have used that to go down.
Yeah. Okay.
You should go over and check.
Yeah, I am. I am gonna go over and check.
Oh shit, I was kidding. Please don't.
I will.
Send
I'm gonna go over and check.
It's 4.5 meters tall.
Yeah.
There's no one there. Can't see anything or anyone there. You can't see down it because then you'd have to climb the pyramid.
Well,
Do I don't see any like brick that you can just like or like
Nope.
lock.
this would be a great time for a grenade.
Yep.
Knock, knock.
No, okay. So there's nothing Okay, so we know that they went down there. So okay, I'll go back to the one with the rope ladder, and I'm gonna climb down. If I may. Do I need to roll for it?
Make a roll. Nah.
You go back to the others?
Yeah.
No, you don't need to make any rolls to climb
Yeah,
down.
I do it perfectly.
So you all climb down?
Mhm.
Yes, let's do that. It's just... I've actually used one of these things as a kid, and those things used to ruin me.
No, just have to use your core.
Wait, for real?
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a real thing?
Are you trying to be stealthy whilst doing
Stealth.
Yeah.
Oh.
That was not very stealthy.
She's that stealthy.
Don't let me
roll
do things.
stealth.
This is why I roleplay stuff, because it will never happen in reality. Let me see.
Why the fuck would you be in Peru if it was you? Like,
I don't know.
So I don't want to get the Zika virus. Hey.
Ooh. It's so bad.
Oh, so you know when I said I was going to be stealthy going down the ladder? Yeah, I got 97. So yeah, as he's climbing down, he puts his, as he always said, he puts his foot straight through the rope ladder.
I got a 71.
Okay, what's your stealth?
Myself, isn't that like the normal one, the 20?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Remember to cross off all the skills that you use.
I have.
Day by day.
So
I write
I'm
them
upside down, I guess, and screaming probably.
No, because you don't need to do a climbing check. It just means that you're noisy.
Fine.
Climbing down. Just a second.
But as you get to the bottom, he's like, "Wow, I did it! I did it! Oh, fuck!"
I rolled a 15.
Oh.
Is that stealth?
Stealth?
So
Trinidad and
17.
Jackson
Wow.
succeed.
So it's the Burnells that
succeeds.
fail.
Except for the rest of them.
Unless you let us re-roll.
I don't want to. I want to go with it.
Damn it!
Too many rerolls.
No, I'm just a perfectionist.
I'm assuming that Thomas probably goes down first.
Mm-hmm.
We agreed.
And who goes after Thomas?
Peggy.
Yeah.
Oh, so Peggy can do the same thing she did earlier.
Yeah.
Peggy goes down.
Saving Archie.
After her is Trinidad. And then probably the two of you making a bit of a ruckus.
It's because...
Probably because you're arguing about who's going first or last, and then you end up kind of trying to go down at the same time. And
stop! It's not that hard doing this, Archie.
No, it'd be more like her saying, "And it's left foot, then right foot." Just
yeah,
like
so
walking,
you going down first,
it's
trying
just
to instruct
horizontal.
them. And the others are trying to remind you to be quiet, and you fail. Jackson
Because
goes
he's
down
screaming.
and is very quiet.
Yeah.
No,
Be quiet,
it's not fumbles, so it's fine. You're not screaming.
I rolled 97.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
You're
why.
probably screaming. Yeah,
Yeah.
because it's dark.
It's pretty much it.
Be quiet, Archie. You be quiet. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Okay.
You know what? You're fucking adopted.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Does he say that to her? Does he actually say that?
Yep.
Is that when she pulls the? Well, at least I'm a legitimate child.
Something touched my leg. It was the rope, you dumbass.
But yeah, if he says that,
Yep.
she says that back.
Yeah. So that's,
Peggy and Thomas are on the bottom going,
I mean, that fucking echoes down the
How do you
tunnels.
shoot them?
something's gonna kill us.
Yeah, with that
Oh, no.
roll,
I just rolled this.
What did you roll?
90 summit.
99
For
for
what?
something.
It would be great if we learn where they are because they're laughing.
Let's just say that it's for your benefit.
Look, you
Yeah, I
guys
was
are-
gonna say.
You guys are dumbasses.
Thomas,
We're gonna get there eventually.
it's quite dark down here.
No.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Do you
That's
have
what
any
we
light?
Do I have a flashlight?
Yes.
I'm hungry again.
I'm hungry. I'm dead. Sorry.
Again.
You.
That again.
It's Mr. again.
Let's see.
Why are we sitting next to each other? This is such a bad idea.
Oh,
I put in for
sorry.
transfer 3 times.
Ashling, I'm really sorry. I made a little bit of a mistake.
Haha, you're dead.
The
dead?
Yeah.
other shaft wasn't actually behind the pyramid.
Oh, yes.
It was another one that's in the corner. The side is sort of like between the entrance and the crumbled one.
Okay. So it was on the other, like behind,
Yeah.
instead of in front. Okay.
So sorry.
No, that's okay.
30 sorry.
Do you want to go back up and check it?
So
I'll take that as a no.
no. It
Let's send
Yeah.
Trinidad.
it just has the top slab isn't
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. Cool.
Shit, we can use
Yeah.
the NPCs to trigger traps and
So
shit.
Thomas takes out a torch.
Mm.
Jackson has a very small oil lamp
Of course he does.
that he lights up. And what you see is that you seem to be standing at the cross section of like a T, if you will.
Mhm.
So there's a corridor
Oh Lord, he come.
going right and left, and then straight down.
Okay.
Oh, I guess we're going straight down.
The
Down to
the T section is like this, and in let's see,
Just keep us sane for this. Can we head in the
That-
direction of the pyramid?
that direction is the pyramid,
All right.
and that direction seems to be.
It's the gazebo.
It's not a very long corridor that way, and straight ahead is quite a long corridor.
We should totally go towards the pyramid.
I mean, that's why we
Here,
came here.
right?
To begin with.
First.
I mean, and while we're there, we need to remember to pay our respects. You know. Oh my God! I could like eat all of the local food and then poison whatever's there by throwing up into it.
To be honest, that's the way that we get it.
That's the way we
You've
win.
also, because of the smell, you've also prepared yourself by putting something over your mouth
Yeah.
to keep yourself from getting too much of the stench. The
Scarf.
tunnel floors are covered with dust and fragments of broken stone,
Grappling hook.
and they are approximately, except for where you're standing, they're approximately 1.2 meters in height.
The dust.
No, the tunnels here,
Oh.
and about 3 meters in width. So you can't stand upright here.
Oh God, we're playing Space Hulk.
You can only stand upright just like in the shaft, but that's not big enough to room all of you, so you have to sort of hunch down.
This is
The
one thing you
walls
short
are
cut,
lined
perhaps.
with stone slabs,
Yes.
and
I gather there's no lighting.
yeah, there's Jackson has a small oil lamp, and
I mean, apart from that,
oh yeah, no, it's dark.
no dark vision in this game, motherfucker.
Nope.
The way ahead is dim and dark.
You can also hear the buzzing of flies. I need a little moment just to read up on this last bit.
Mhm.
And,
So, if they're going up into the pyramid to make a deposit, and then when they're exiting, they're hungry again, what are they feeding? I mean,
Hmm?
I gather they're just not throwing up in like making art or something. They must be doing something with all of that food,
Mm.
Yeah.
and they eat fat, right?
Yeah. So I mean, it reminds me of how birds are feeding their young ones.
Caca. That's actually not making me feel much better.
No,
Right,
it doesn't. It's horrible. the thought.
Ugh. I don't think I'll be able to eat fowl ever again.
That's a lie.
It is a lie.
Yeah.
Emu is delicious. Have you ever tasted it?
What's an emu?
Why can't you get a hold of a steak like that?
I mean,
It would be lovely to bring back to Mummy and Daddy.
Mummy and Daddy.
quite a long journey, so probably have to be by plane from Australia then.
Oh, that's fine. I've done planes before.
Oh, you know, it's good.
Never been to
Fine.
Australia.
Yeah, good buy a live one.
That would be so exciting.
Yes, thank
I mean,
you. That's the priorities which
Just
you have.
the English countryside, there's an emu running through it.
For such a big bird, they're actually quite easy to handle.
Is it like pheasants?
No,
Oh.
definitely not. It's
Are they like peacocks?
yes, if the peacock is about your size.
Oh, wow.
Was he being rude there? Or are they
Can I
actually
ride
that
it
big?
in?
No,
Oh.
no, they're not. They're not ostrich.
What's an ostrich?
It's bad.
You uncultured swine.
Can I import an ostrich as well? I can start a zoo!
You don't want to start a zoo.
I think you should. I
I
think you
mean,
should live the
the-
dream.
Yeah, I've
Wait, King? Is this?
yeah, I've.
I don't know about the
I heard about
20s.
some
Oh,
people
yes,
wanting
the
to
king.
start zoos. Apparently, it's a quite popular idea.
That peasant, what's his
Yeah.
name? The king. He gets a zoo.
I'm sorry, I
I
was
mean,
thinking of Queen Victoria,
I
but
mean,
that's
the-
a
The
bit a while
the
ago.
Peggy Lynch Zoo.
Peggy Lynch's zoo.
It's got a nice ring to it.
Curious curiosities from countries far
Abroad?
away.
A quaif?
The Great
okay.
Emu War wasn't until the 1930s, so Thomas has something to look forward
I was
to.
thinking the same damn thing. The Great Emu War.
Terribly sorry about the delay. When you light your torch and the little oil lamp, these tunnels are suddenly flooded with light, and it takes a little bit for your eyes to adjust again. Thomas, where do you what do you do? Do you
If Jackson is downstairs
Yeah.
as well, I'm guessing he tries to light up one way. I'm
Mhm.
lighting up the other way, and I'm basically sitting on one knee, light and gun ready.
Yeah. Jackson also has his revolver out now. And he's looking in the direction of the pyramid, probably. And so that would mean you are looking the opposite way,
Mm-hmm.
down the shorter corridor. You see something shiny.
Shiny.
And anyone looking that direction will also see that.
Shining.
You're
I'm-
looking towards the pyramid.
Fuck yeah. Yes, he is. You know why? Because that's where we're meant to be going. We agreed on this.
Yeah.
Trinidad is kind of looking at the straight ahead
I think
tunnel.
I think Ashing will be looking back because that's where the other shaft was, wasn't it? So she's
Yes.
looking towards there because
Yeah.
she's a bit like nervous that the vampires might be coming
Yeah.
from there.
So the
So,
shiny,
and you are
You're looking to the shiny.
yes. So that is unmistakably the glimmer of gold.
Motherfucker.
In the short
Mind
corridor, right?
watching my back while I
Away
go and
from
pick
the
it up?
pyramid.
All right,
Yeah.
come on.
Peggy starts walking there with him, watching her back,
I'll be like,
guarding
guys,
her back.
they could be down
Yes, we can be quiet. Whispering, yes, we can be quiet.
there. Insert whisper.
What?
Yeah.
What's that?
Yes.
Okay. You have to. Let's see, 1.2 meters. That's approximately like this this high?
Hmm.
Ish? Or something? Or is it like this?
Hmm.
Maybe? Yeah. So you can kind of crouch.
I get military training.
But crawling would probably be better. However, yeah, I'm not going to make you a roll for that because you've already noticed that there's lots of broken stone and fragments here. So if you're going to crawl around, you need to be very careful.
Mm.
Yo.
So
SDP.
hands and knees is probably the best way, and because you're aware, I'll give you a bonus die on your dexterity check.
So that's the
Just the skill or the
and then roll the 10
stats.
again.
And you roll is a 10 twice and pick the best.
25 out of 80.
Excellent.
Yay.
33.
Hmm?
33 out of
Excellent.
65.
It's not a long crawl, and you see before you, first and foremost, on the floor, there are some straw mats, and upon them, you can see those two Karasiri. And they are sleeping. Or at least they appear to be. Either that or they're dead.
That's why you rolled that.
Because they're just lying there motionless.
Could be so emaciated that they can't do anything.
And
Yeah.
around them,
I look for a pulse.
around them is just, it's like a small treasure hoard.
Oh. So nothing useful.
No.
We better leave
Yeah.
it. Yeah, I
there-
found nothing.
I hate you. Why? Somewhere something terrible's happening.
It's approximately a 6x6 meter room, and apart from where the Karasiri lie, the rest of the room is just piled with all sorts of coins, jewelry, even watches, some ancient-looking things. And a lot of it is gold. Not all of it though, but some of it just seems like worthless kind of bijou. You spot some, glass beads and stuff that's like, yeah, it's cheap stuff. And then right beside it you see intricate gold work. So it's like, yeah, it's like a little hoard.
With Peggy's keen eyes, can she see there's some of it particularly exquisite?
Several things.
Oh,
You wouldn't know where to start.
Okay.
But there are also two creatures
Yeah,
just a few meters
I
away.
know.
I am looking at them. Do I see any sign of breathing?
Do you have the gold rod?
Yes, you do.
Mm-hmm.
And you also have a sword cane.
Mm-hmm.
I
fair.
do.
I also have a knife.
Let's get this party started. Kill him.
Shall we do the Lord of the Rings ring wraith version of standing over them and then?
I mean, it's either them going to Isengard or us. We have to choose.
Then we could eliminate them.
Hmm?
Then we could eliminate them.
Yeah.
So do I see any sign of breathing at all? Any sign of life at all?
Breathing would imply that they require oxygen.
Mm-hmm.
They don't seem to be breathing.
Because can they breathe?
don't know, Carol.
Should we get rid of the problem?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's make sure.
Okay.
Dragon.
So,
Before, you told me how you guys.
oh
used,
yeah,
the
we
gold.
told.
All right,
yeah.
Break the
nice.
neck.
You do realize also that you do have a sword cane.
Yeah.
Yeah, she already knows. She said she was going to use it.
Yeah, so you're using
So,
that.
yeah,
and you're
yeah.
using the gold.
I have the gold. I also have a knife.
Yeah.
What was that movie? where they shot
The
guy
wood
in
is
back of the
heavy
head
as
from
fuck.
range?
But you have been told that it's apparently efficient against these beings.
Mhm.
You also are aware that they may have some acidic properties to their fluids, which you are both aware.
Shoes.
So, first and foremost, I need you to make a fighting roll, but you also get a bonus die because they are literally not aware. Fencing for you.
I was just gonna say,
Yeah,
can I
yeah,
use
you-
fencing?
you use
Use
fencing.
fencing.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm the brawler here. That's actually the cool one.
And it's with a bonus die. So
I
you-
don't need it. I got a 1.
Whoa!
Surprise attack.
Actually.
When we really needed it as well.
I would have. I needed that for the goat, but sure, we can use it here.
Thomas is struggling trying to shove this whole gold thing down his throat, and Peggy is up.
what did you roll?
What did you get?
39.
Open wide, motherfucker.
Yeah, no, it's a little
Way-
bit heavy.
Yeah, but it's still way above my own arm. So.
Okay, Peggy goes first, and she just like gracious
Swan Lake.
as some sort of
Gracious
elven
thing.
creature. She just swings out her sword cane, and it's nothing like fighting with a human. The sword cane just like it feels like you're cutting through butter.
Oh.
It just goes chunk, and the head is off. And because you rolled a 1, I'm not even going to ask you for a dexterity roll
No.
because that is such a clean cut that there is literally no spray. You managed to cut it so that any spray is away from you.
I have learned from my
Thomas
mistakes.
needs to roll a
Yeah.
dexterity, but also with advantage because you're
okay.
aware of it.
I'm just seeing the. She just glides it in perfectly while he's just trying to shove this whole gold thing down
Also,
his
it's
throat.
quite low under the ceiling, so
Yeah.
that doesn't help.
This is or they keep hitting the ceiling and you start.
Actually, no. I'm
the
sorry.
creature's like,
It's taller under
Oh.
the roof here, I
Cool.
believe.
Swing space.
Nice.
Yeah. Not by much, but it's kind of you don't have to crawl. You can
Yeah.
stand hunched.
Nice.
Kill it.
Dex save.
Yes. Or dexterity.
Oh
roll.
yeah.
But you have
Uh,
you have a bonus die.
yeah, 34.
You also managed to dodge any blood spray. However, the second the golden ward touches the neck of this creature, it wakes up. Completely confused, but it's searing its skin. And the rest of you hear this gargled scream. And then it's quiet.
Well, I guess that worked.
I mean, that doesn't.
Peggy? Thomas? Are you alright?
Absolutely peachy.
Perfectly splendid.
Everywhere. Yeah. You've taken them out.
I'm going to go and check what the kerfuffle
Meanwhile,
was.
you have, in the light of Jackson's little lantern, you have ventured a little further in the other way.
Jackson.
You also have to crawl, but you're also aware of the state of the floor.
Yes.
You still need to make a dexterity check, but you have a bonus die.
Oh, good.
Am I then by the ladder, I guess?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's 1.
0, 1.
No, 11.
Oh.
So 10.
What's that?
Oh, I thought you were...
It's with advantage.
Oh.
Wake up, samurai. Let's see. Yes, so, my Italian leather. I am a ninja. Jackson, old boy, try and be a little quiet
On all
now.
fours. You're crawling.
That's so undignified.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not gonna
Peggy
wander.
and Archie just suddenly have an interdimensional connection.
Use the shoes.
Use the shoes, Archie. Use the shoes. Oh, get out of my head. I'm busy looking at Jackson's ass, apparently, since he's in the front.
Ooh,
Okay.
it's in the family.
Poor Aisling, though.
Nah, she likes men that are completely clueless. It means that she doesn't actually have any commitment to them.
There's an issue there somewhere.
You,
That's like a lifetime therapy.
you crawl carefully along. Jackson has actually lent you his lamp so that you can see where you're going. The tunnel becomes a bit taller after a while, and you can stand up.
I mean, who makes a tunnel that's crawl space and then tall space? It's like they run out of bricks or something.
And
Savages.
Sewage.
Sewages. Wait, what?
you have to stop because the stench gets so bad, even with the handkerchief in front of your face.
Okay.
And,
Guess we're turning around
you
then.
hear something dribbling,
Uh,
like the dribble of liquid on stone, of trickle.
Oh, gods, I need the toilet. Yeah, that's it actually. You know what? All of this running water is reminding Archie that it hasn't actually gone for a while. So he's just going to ask Jackson to turn away for a second while it takes... Well, I'm just... Alright, fine. What happens then?
You also see, as you stand up, because it's like with the other chamber, it's high enough here for you to stand up. You see on your... it would be on your left-hand side.
Mm-hmm.
There's a golden inlay on the wall. Very similar to something else you've seen.
It's just me going...
Stuck them in the wall.
Ugh, of all the ironies. Does it look just like that one?
Yeah.
Jackson?
Yeah? He's right behind you.
Yeah. Points.
Right.
So, question for you, buddy. Are we on the outside or the inside of the prison?
I would assume we're on the outside. You also notice further down, you can now see that there is some sort of liquid on the floor.
Is it corrosive?
And lifting the little lantern, you see that this liquid is coming out from a crack in the wall. It's about like this wide, like
My
5
little
centimeters
lantern.
wide.
Yes.
And that's that's in a section where there's a missing piece of the gold band, the gold inlay. It looks like basically a part of that inlay has been ripped out, and the wall has cracked.
Does it look like that inlay could be put back in?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, bless. Jackson,
Yeah.
I need you to go back and tell the others that we need to put that wonderful golden jigsaw piece back in its spot.
But it's such a perfect murder weapon.
We're not there.
I know.
But you're right. It really is. Can you do that for me, old boy?
Tommy's trying to...
Yeah.
Do,
Should you be staying behind here though?
Really, no. But we need to make sure that we can come back this way. So
And that's when you hear Jackson's voice as he returns and asks if you are alright.
At this point, Thomas is trying to pull the whole gold thing out of the creature's mouth.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
sure.
you've decapitated it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So,
By the way, while they were there
yeah.
and they were there, do I see something anywhere in the middle?
No.
Okay.
Or rather, you can smell that stench that you got the whiff of,
Yeah.
and you can feel that with the draft, it gets worse down there.
Okay.
maybe you
I
should.
So
didn't
it's
see
clear
anything
that-
in the long corridor. I didn't sense.
Yeah, that's what the long corridor. It doesn't take a lot to put 2 and 2 together and find out that the end of that corridor would be the beginning of the tunnel that Archie spoke about.
Gotcha.
Archie's found something.
Really?
Yeah.
Where's Liv?
So did we. We point to the gold.
So in the wrong spaces.
Wow.
So how are your pockets?
Peggy's already picking up the exquisite pieces.
Well, she has a satchel. Like,
I
Ashling has a satchel. She's
Yeah.
like, I have space.
actually think we're okay to take this.
I think so too.
Because Archie found the golden inlay.
Oh.
And he found the section where something is missing. And there's a crack in the wall there.
Oh.
And there's some foul stenching stuff coming out of that crack. So I think we need to
Plug
put-
that.
Yeah. I think we need to put the thing back there. So yeah.
Put the thing back where it came from. Help me, so help me.
All right. So you two start picking up this, and I will crawl over to Archie with the jigsaw piece.
Yeah, I'll help you with the gold and put things in my satchel. So that's true.
Let me help you with the gold.
With little.
With the gold.
Ashling doesn't care about money, so it's fine.
No sister of mine.
Aisling, upon entering this chamber, you and Trinidad look at each other, and you're like, "Oh my, this is the motherlode."
Yeah.
This is like, you don't have that much insight in archaeology, but you know enough to spot several extremely valuable items here, which are like pre-Incan. And
She's geeking out.
yeah, they are both geeking out and filling up sacks as much as they can.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Undead leather.
Jackson kind of says to Thomas that I think it would be a good idea if you join Archie, because he's on his own there.
Yeah. I'm on my way.
And then the ladies, who seem to be very aware of what's valuable here and not, can take care of the delightful hoarding.
Peggy produces a satchel from somewhere.
Oh, she has a satchel.
Yes.
Yeah, I have a satchel, so we just put it into
Yep.
my satchel.
You probably had satchels that were rolled up together and
Mm.
ready to be unrolled and filled up with stuff.
Yeah, and,
Yep.
and but also she has her own satchel.
Satchel.
She has it's like a part of her costume kind of situation.
Together, the two of you return. Jackson was really freaking lucky crawling back in the dark. He rolled a 26 on dexterity. So
Yeah,
he
I
didn't.
had no worries about that
Yeah.
lucky shit.
So the two of you crawl back in. But before the two of you join,
Meanwhile, somewhere.
meanwhile,
In the
It
darkness.
just cuts to like the drip.
Archie,
drip, drip.
you've been standing here looking at this, and You swear to God that something is moving in that pool of filth before you.
Yeah, that's the rifle up on the buck of my shoulder like that, going, all right, Phil. Put maybe 2 rounds into you just to make sure.
Hidden?
Spot hidden, she says. All right, great.
Yeah.
I guess there's no advantage on account of, I don't know, do you want to sleep in the shower tonight? All right. Fine. Okay. Oh.
Come on.
29.
Yeah.
Ooh.
There is no hidden I cannot spot. I'm so dead. What did you find? You found your death.
The only reason that it's tricky to see is because you have live light and the flame flickers a little bit, which makes things look like they're moving even when they're not. However, when you move a little bit closer to this, well,
Why would I
for
move
lack of a
closer?
better word, pool of filth,
Right.
you see that this, it kind of
Indescribable.
moves.
Yes.
And you recognize the shape of that lava that you saw. Several of them. Inside this gloopy pool of stench. Moving around inside them.
Stay away from that.
You also...
Don't you just hate when you're right?
Yes. Luckily, it doesn't happen very often. Except for today, it seems.
You also notice that
I wish it was a Molotov cocktail.
this fluid seems similar to the one that cinched your other shoe.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Tell me, was that stuff flammable by any chance?
Yeah.
Do you know the oil that I have in the lamp that I have?
Mm-hmm.
Also, the
Yeah.
alcohol you have?
That does not get wasted. Don't even joke about that.
And at that point, you're
Oh.
joined by Jackson and Thomas.
Jackson brought reinforcements. Of course he did. Oh, hello, boys. I'm just about to get a wee bit of revenge here. Unscrews the lamp.
What the
You,
freaking
however,
shit is that?
wait. You disposed of that body, right?
Aye.
And you remember that when you did, there was a lot of smoke. It was that was one of the reasons it took so long. It wasn't so much the chopping up that took time. It was ventilating the room of the thick black smoke that went everywhere.
Oh.
So if I did that with this, it would choke us to death.
Whoa. Not fire.
You
Yes,
could.
we would die of smoke poisoning.
Fine. I guess we are going to be doing that today. Can we put the thing back on the wall, please? I'm fairly certain that's the right thing to do.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but
are we gonna squish those or what the?
yeah, this pool of filth is in front of it, the section where you need to place it.
Can't you just jump over it?
No,
Is the
it's
the thing big
about
enough to do that
4
scoop?
feet wide, and let's see. No,
stomp
sorry.
angrily.
10 feet wide,
Ew.
approximately.
That's
And it's clear that it's not just flat. It's a pool.
right. So that we're swimming in that.
Yeah.
Right. So this isn't a corridor anymore. It was a corridor, which is expanded into a room with a puddle of
It's
10
still a
foot pipe.
it's still a corridor. It's
That's
just
a
a bigger
Big ass corridor. All right. Can you get alongside the wall then? Maybe not go into the pool, or is this one of those things like stop trying to outthink it? You got to go through the pool or nothing. I hate that. Maybe we could make a bridge
Out of gold.
out of gold.
Wow.
Those straw pallets. I didn't know about those, so that's fine.
It was acidic, was it? The pool?
Yep.
Yeah.
Gold would work. I'm just putting it out there.
You fill it with gold. That would take a while though, because gold's heavy.
We don't have to fill the entire puddle. Just a strip.
Any other information? Since you're making those noises, can't burn it, can't go through it, can't go around it.
With every problem in the world, throw
Money
gold at it.
Yeah.
Just throw money at it, and it'll sort itself out.
Well, it looks like one of us is going to have to wade through this.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Fine then, Mr. Jackson, since you're so good at telling us what is not a good idea, how about you use that massive brain of yours to come up with an idea?
I'm trying to think.
Oh,
Maybe we could fashion a bridge, or actually,
Yellow brick road.
I don't know why, but I keep hearing gold in my head. I think I'm having a stroke.
I'm not saying
Sergeant
anything about the
Cooper.
gold.
Sergeant Cooper.
Aye.
If we evacuated the tunnels, maybe lay some sort of fuse towards the pool, and then lit it and have it burn while we're not down here.
Do we have any fuses?
I don't know, we could maybe makeshift one?
We're talking about using cloth then, because we don't have fuse wire, do we?
Or just use something that burns alcohol, oil.
Are they
Just
are they
have a
burning the
strip.
tunnel or are they
Dip
with
some,
us right now?
some
They're in the tunnel.
of the rope. Dismantle some of the rope and dip
Yeah.
it in this thing and drag it after us. This seems to be flammable enough.
Mm-hmm.
Because if we can let it burn while we're not here.
How long did it take for the body to ventilate airwise once it was...
A while. Or, we could just also make it so that everyone leaves. I
Bless.
tossing something flammable and then bolt after you.
Very well, but we have to do this quickly as possible.
Yeah. We should warn the others before we do.
Oh yeah.
Then they're collecting gold, and you just set
Keep
fire
in mind
to
we
things.
can't. We're gonna have to crawl back.
That's why
Yeah.
I'm a fast crawler.
Army
I've been
crawl,
crawling
yeah.
through the trenches for years.
Do you think you'd be able to do that?
Sure.
Right, we need to get the ladies up.
Yep.
And out.
Freezing.
And we'll just have to wait it out. There are enough chimneys here. And Ashley pointed out there was another one that wasn't covered, so there are 2 chimneys through which any smoke could emit.
Do we need to take those flagstones off them, or are they only there to...
No.
Fudge it. Let's do it.
There's at least one opening, so
I can't think of any better ideas.
No.
Well, go on then. Go on, one of the ladies. I'll
Why
stay
don't
here
you
with...
do that?
Alright.
You're the one with hidden knives in his shoes.
Honestly, I've forgotten about those. Alright, just, Cooper. No heroics.
ah,
Got a contract to fulfill.
of course.
I'll
in a day's
go
work.
with Archie, but
Huh?
I'll stay by the ladder to make sure that you get up.
All right. Just be sure that you're up when I get there. I'm quick climber.
Yep.
And we make our way back.
Also, did you have a water flask with you?
Yeah.
Excellent. Thank you.
I love how you didn't bother asking Archie. Do you have a water flask? No, not water.
No, but
now.
because Jackson is carrying all my shit.
Charlie's dragon does point out, but if the room they're setting on fire has higher ceiling than the corridors, the smoke will rise up and get stuck there unless there's ventilation from the room. Yes, the thing is, the only ventilation is towards the chimneys. There's no draft in here other than towards the tunnel.
We don't know what is on the other, further along that tunnel.
No. But you do know that only 2 of those chimneys had the slabs moved out or away from them,
Right.
and that was on the other side.
Right.
So, unless there's another one that you haven't discovered, the likelihood is that the draft and the oxygen would draw the smoke out.
Yeah, away from us.
Mm.
Alright, I want to blow something up. Let's do that. Cool. So we return with Archie and Jackson. Return. Say to the gold gatherers.
Yeah.
Rogan.
In the meantime, I want the 2 of you to roll a intelligence roll.
Oh,
Finally.
God. You guys are so screwed. Yes.
Intelligence.
Yes.
Did you
I'm
fuck
gonna
up?
I'm
That's-
gonna use my luck to get down.
What?
Thank you.
I definitely succeed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did you roll, Aisling?
89 out of 80. So I'm gonna use 9 points.
Yeah.
1, 2,
Yeah.
4, 5, 6.
Absolutely.
So Peggy is...
Peggy has a brilliant idea.
This is
Peggy has a
moment for you,
brilliant
isn't it?
idea.
Yes.
Because she looks at all the stuff. She looks at the 3 of you. She looks at the ladder. And knows that there's a huge coil of rope up the chimney. That could very easily turn into some sort of hoisting mechanism that you can just... One stands at the bottom, loads up stuff, and another one stands at the top, unloads, and then...
Yeah.
Yeah. So the 3 of you...
Systematically.
Yeah, between the 3 of you, you've managed to create this little system where
Yay!
one of you fills a bag, the other one picks up the bag and fastens it to the rope, and the third one is emptying the bag when it's hoisted up.
Yep.
And so you have quite efficiently removed a lot of valuables, and because the 3 of you are quite competent in recognizing what's worth something and what isn't,
Oh yeah, we are.
Yeah.
you've left the worthless stuff behind
The panpipes and the
and
Archie
focused
goes
on
in.
getting the valuable shit.
Yes.
So Archie and Jackson return to quite the interesting little
Industry.
industrious operation.
Is that gold?
Yes.
And you guys found a lot of gold.
Yeah, don't touch it.
I cannot believe my fucking
I
luck
do
today.
believe this is gonna be our reward.
Well,
Oh.
unless it's cursed, then yes.
At least that's
more
one
than
thing
I-
he didn't lie about. This
Oh.
Larkin.
It's 100% profit.
Absolutely.
Daddies will be
Again,
so
let's just
proud.
hope none of this is cursed.
However, we need to get out of here.
Okay, is there...
We may be able to come back down, but
Tommy's an arsonist.
in order
I knew that.
in order to fix the golden ward,
Mhm.
we have to remove a bit of an obstacle in front of it. It's kind of a pool of that gooey shit that
Do you know the
these
vomit
creatures-
that burned stuff?
Yeah.
And then the maggot that came out of its mouth and
Yeah.
its stab? That, basically like a whole puddle of those.
Okay,
It's like koi,
Mhm.
only the exact opposite of koi.
so what are you doing then?
Right now I'm getting you out of here so you don't end up breathing in smoke and dying.
And
So-
Cooper's gonna light it on fire.
Mhm.
So Cooper's gonna lie there and breathe in the smoke and die.
No,
no.
he's gonna crawl out real quick.
Yes.
But we need to be out of here before he does that. He's waiting for our signal, so let's
Okay,
go.
let's go. Come on, we got gold to get and shit to do.
You're not worrying about stuff anymore, so
Let's
I'm
go.
gonna have you roll. You all get up the ladder.
Just for
Jackson sends you the
completionist's
signal,
sake.
hollering down that they're all up.
All right. Cooper's gonna take his alcohol.
Yeah.
Make a semi-fuse.
Yeah.
Just a few meters.
Yeah.
1 meter or something.
So that he has a little bit of a head
Yeah.
start.
I'm gonna soak the cloth yes around his face with water.
Clever.
Boy.
A little bit of waterboarding.
I've been training for this.
Yes, you have.
In real life.
No, actually, I have.
Sometimes you gotta burn them out, eh?
Also, he has waterproof matches in his pockets. It
Oh
says in my
my.
gear. So,
This is your time, man.
Yeah.
This is
army
your
crawl.
time.
Jackson climbs up the ladder real quick. When he sees you crawling down, he's kind of like looking for you, and the moment he sees you crawling, he's up the ladder in no time.
Is there a chance that he'll get mistook for one of those monsters in the dark crawling like that?
I need you first and foremost to roll a dexterity.
Nobody crawls like that.
Nobody crawls.
Nothing
What?
human.
No, shit.
But it is with
Ouch.
advantage,
Oh.
or with a bonus die,
Okay.
because
Fuck it
you've
out.
been through here once already.
Perfect, yeah. Heard that
And
one.
then I need you to roll a normal constitution.
Alright.
You're good at that, right?
Constitution. Yeah, sure. I'm gonna use the black dice just in case. What the fuck is wrong with you today? Nope.
Nope.
I'm gonna
Okay.
need some coffee.
It's okay because
Yeah.
oh no, actually you have a bonus die for that as well because you have taken measures.
Yes.
Alright.
So you get
Oh Jesus
roll a bonus
Christ.
die. That's
No,
cocked. Reroll
That's
it.
cocked. Okay, thank you.
We're just gonna
Yes.
Yep.
33.
just keep coming
Yeah.
up with excuses for you to reroll
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
No, but that was literally cocked. I couldn't see what it was. It was like either or.
Yeah.
I want him to have asthma. I want him to have like second part of
this,
the game.
this is what I'm gonna end up with.
As you guys see Sergeant Cooper emerge from the shaft, it's like the second he's out, thick black smoke just wells out of the shaft, and you also see it welling out from the other chimney
Yeah.
that you saw further down, and it stinks.
We
It
saw the
stinks
masks
real
on.
bad. You also see that there's
They're
some
not gas
there's a
masks.
little bit of it further down by the bodies, but not much. It's clear that it's really pushing
It's not
out
gas
through the
masks.
chimneys here,
Mhm.
and there's a little bit of smoke further down. This is some real flammable shit, and I mean you knew this because you've already experienced it,
Yeah.
but you've never seen anything else like it in nature before.
Mhm.
And
Oil.
it kind of it's different from oil as well because it's so thick,
Yeah.
it's so dense. So the kind of smoke that it makes is it can't be compared with oil.
Whoa.
Yeah,
'Cause
it's
you've-
like
you've
it's
seen the
opaque. It's opaque.
It's barely gas.
You cannot see through it. It's so thick.
I would suggest you climb.
This
Mr. Rabbit.
this seems outerworldly.
Can we use that mechanism that they've been using to pull up all of the gold on him?
Hmm?
So, you know, they use that mechanism to haul up all the gold.
Quick word at it.
First and foremost, it's probably around
Oh, no.
8 o'clock now.
What's the time got to do with it? What are you thinking?
If
Uh,
people can see it.
It's around probably around 4 o'clock or something.
Yes, correct.
maybe?
Is that when the
Yeah.
sun goes down? Is that where you're going at?
No, and you've that's after you've waited for about an hour,
Uh-huh.
and after an hour, the smoke finally.
Oh, sorry, we're jumping
Subsides.
ahead. He got out, though.
Yeah.
Right,
You got
okay.
out, and you've been just sitting around for an hour,
We're playing
watching
cards.
the smoke,
No, we're not.
Yes,
going through some of the items.
Yeah, I was just going to say
Probably going
Peggy's.
through
Okay.
the loot that you managed to
Yeah.
get out.
I take a look?
And
You can take a look. No touching.
Sleight of hand. No.
No, 72. No.
I got a semi.
after about an hour, the smoke subsides.
Fuck off, smoke.
Finally, you've had to sit away from it because it's been fierce.
We must have been on edge the whole time as well, because
Oh,
let's
yeah.
be fair, we don't know how many more there are.
Oh yeah, I've been, been keeping guard. Oh yeah.
You wait a little bit longer just to make sure, and you climb down
Mhm.
again.
Yep.
Yeah.
Someone back me up with a light, and do
Yeah.
the whole mask thing again, and also, do this.
Oh, I'm going this time. Every time I tell an NPC to go instead, they find gold. Fuck this.
It wasn't an NPC that found the gold. It was them.
We're gonna give away gold now.
Like, I mean, she doesn't get like how much it's worth, and for you, it's Tuesday. So I'm going. I want to find something.
I found a lot of gold there.
I mean, you can't fire it, so why would you care? I mean, my character's
You
truly
found it, but you
only
didn't pick it
one.
up.
Because I had more important things to do.
Just like, you found it, you didn't claim it.
Well, I funded it.
Trinidad has brought some tools and such. A hammer and a bit of, tongs or whatever. And when you go down there,
Some paper glue.
you go back into the room. There is a little bit. There is some residue smoke because the room is a bit taller. So there's some left, but
Stay low. Stay low.
Thanks,
as
Charlie.
long as you stay low, it's not a huge problem. And you're all wearing masks on, or like a cloth in front of your faces anyway.
Stings the eyes though.
Where there once was this pit, there is now this tarry residue.
Eyes wet.
Thick tarry residue.
Gross.
You two can roll a intelligence roll. Actually, you as well, because
Yes!
you've been in there.
32, so yes.
27.
Why are
Trinidad actually rolled 10.
I give
So
up.
she's like, there were some reed mats in the other room.
Yes.
We could use them and put on top of the tarry thing.
Let's do it.
It wouldn't have been you wouldn't have been able to do it with the pool of filth still there, because you see now it's approximately 1.5 meter deep.
Duh.
I mean,
Oh, we have been so dead.
that would have been a bad idea.
Yeah.
And that is at its deepest point, which is kind of just at the middle of the crack, but you can stand on either side, and it's higher. So it's clear that it's kind of seared its way through.
You can stand on either side.
Yeah, because it's like dips down like this.
I was under the impression you couldn't jump across it.
No, you couldn't, but now
Yeah.
with the stuff gone, you can stand in down.
Oh, inside it. Okay.
Yeah, inside it. And let's see.
You got the mats.
Yes.
Yes.
Does anyone here have art/craft or mechanical repair?
I have
No.
art/craft.
I don't know either.
I only have 10 in mechanical repair.
How much in art?
25.
Okay. You can both make a general roll.
26.
Nope.
Counted it myself.
So if I use one luck, it's 25.
No,
If
you
that's-
don't have to,
No.
because with his help,
Ah.
the two of you managed to find out how to put this thing back.
Yeah.
And how
piece
to
goes there.
attach it.
Ah,
And
right.
then, with the help of the rest of the party, you place this golden ward back into its slot.
And then
The world exploded.
And then?
nothing happens.
It's one of those games, though, isn't it? Where if there's like an anticlimactic ending, that's because you survived.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Well, where's the BBEG?
Are you all inside the room?
Yes. Let's just say yes.
Yes.
Who's on their own? Trinidad's on her own,
No.
We left her.
pondering on how she's going to retire soon and go back to her family a week later.
It's a 19-year-old.
Whatever. It's
She just found a mother load of pre-Incan gold.
Yeah.
That'll go
She's
to
gonna-
research.
She's
Um,
gonna
as
steal
you're
everything
standing
and
there-
bail on us.
I wouldn't.
Yes, as we're standing
As you're
there.
standing there, because you've had to clean away some of the limestone and tar and such,
Okay.
and as you're standing there working, you see this lava, this little larva.
No.
I mean, just crawling through that crack in the wall.
Okay.
However, the moment the piece is slotted in, which is at almost the same time, the moment the gold touches gold again on either side,
Chung.
and you all observe this creature just shrivels up as if it's been ejected into space and is just vacuum bagged.
Good. Stay
And
back.
just shrivels up and then turns into dust and crumbles away.
Still want to go on top of the pyramid and urinate down the hole.
I mean,
No one's stopping you.
Feed on this. Haha. That's how he lost his wiener.
that's probably how the pyramid is gonna
It
wake
kind
up.
of
Yeah, that's how it
hasn't
survives.
already.
Perrin opened his mouth like, it's just one big giant mimic. Dude, what the fuck?
Oh, don't even say that.
There
The
is a
possibility is
ever
there.
so slight rumble.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, let's go. Sorry, I
I'm
just
a-
get like when it's rumbling.
There is an ever so slightly rumble.
Guys, I think we should go.
Or have something to eat.
Yeah, let's
But
go.
it's only for like a split second, as if something has felt that it's shackled, that the shackles has been placed back on it.
That's a big as if. I like the.
And then it's quiet. And that foul stench somehow seems to slowly evaporate from the room. And that's it.
I want to see what they were throwing up into.
Huh. Okay,
Alright.
so that's it. It's done. It's over. It's gone.
So out of
I'm
the
assuming you spend a little bit more time to basically take as much as possible that's worth taking with you from the other
And
Oh,
chambers.
100%.
hunt down any other Caddy we find.
we can do that later.
Or they can come and find us.
For example.
As you crawl up the ladder,
Yeah.
Yeah.
no, actually, no. No, you crawl up the ladder and...
Don't do that.
Don't do the
Don't
what
do that.
was
What are you doing?
that?
You wanted to see what they threw up in?
I wanted to see what, because that was an access point. That was like the sky window of hell. It was like
Sky window hell, yeah.
it was like the food compact. I can't think of a good analogy here. What would it be? I mean, they went to the top of the pyramid and.
Blah, blah.
Hey, master, we feed you, yes.
That was very
Compost.
recycling.
So you want to climb the pyramid?
Does my character appear overweight? Like, does like you want to carry?
No.
You take
No,
damage.
I'm asking, do you want to climb the pyramid
I
to
do.
go and see?
I want to go and
Okay.
see this. I want to
Yeah.
see what the whole kerfuffle was. I will never use the word
Okay.
kerfuffle again. I love how everyone's like, he's dead now.
He's dead
You
now.
just did.
Yeah.
Why did you want to do that?
You reach the top.
Hurrah!
Before he's on the top, I'm looking at Aisling. Should I go after him?
No.
You busy yourself with emptying.
Yeah,
the,
then I'm just
the
gonna
chamber.
no, if he falls down, at least he's learned a lesson.
Okay.
One
Yeah.
he can carry into the afterlife.
Yeah. Like, this is his own journey that he just needs to figure out himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
gets to the top.
You get to the top, and you see this top is flat.
Oh,
Like a flat plateau.
it's a plateau.
Plateau.
It's a plateau. But there's a crack. There's a crack in the pyramid,
Yes.
in the floor.
Oh.
And I need you to make
An insanity check.
That's where I pull
a
up.
extreme constitution roll.
Whoa!
This is where I get some concrete and stuff. Oh, I got a bit of a gap. Can I get it with like a bonus? Because
Nope. No.
All right. So what I got was 76. So that's a fail.
The moment you go even close to that crack, you just... There's no warning, you just empty your stomach.
No.
Oh.
Is it into the crack? Because that's
You
cheating.
just... No. You just... you're not even close to it. You just throw up.
Blah.
Like, violently. So violently that you fall down on your knees, because this is the most sickening, horrid, vile stench you have ever been subjected to in your entire life.
Can I just say, while this is happening,
Yeah.
Ashley's like, told you.
We are standing and looking at it all. Oh my god, your brother's a Karsiri. He's feeding the pyramid.
I can take him out from here though. You know what?
He had a good run.
I mean,
I
obviously,
need you to roll a luck roll.
I haven't had the chance to even react yet.
No, because you failed your constitution roll. You are retching.
You failed your partner roll. I got 8.
Oh.
Good.
Ooh.
Why is that good?
You don't throw up on your shoes.
You're laughing, but that's a win.
You
know what?
also don't fall off the pyramid.
That's also good
Yeah.
because what I
You
I
also
think you
managed to
would be-
crawl away
no,
so that you can recover.
that's great. I'm gonna toss my lamp in the crack. And
You
then-
don't have a lamp, it's Jackson's lamp.
I have Jackson's lamp. I had it off him last time. I never gave it back. I learned my lesson.
Roll a luck for that,
Fine.
because he will have asked for it back.
47. I passed.
Okay, yeah.
We're dead.
I was like, can I have my lamp back? No, I haven't seen it. I thought you had it. I try
He
Ashley.
was looking so forward to seeing her family.
But yeah, I'm gonna throw it into the crack and then run.
Yeah, but you have to pass another extreme constitution roll to manage to even get close.
Oh, I see. So I wouldn't be able to throw it. You know what? I know the signs. Fine. I am going to descend. You just have to nuke the site for a little bit.
It's the thought of going close to that crack gives you that same sensation of thinking about having another drink while you're throwing up, being hungover.
It's not. That still has no effect on me. That analogy.
Okay, drinking your own vomit.
That's where it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Yeah. No, I'm coming back down.
Yep.
And when they've invented grenades, then I'll come back.
Yes.
Yes.
Alright. So, yeah, valuables, we get the things, we
Yes.
get out of here, right?
Denied.
Right? Right? Or is there anything else we need to do? Or do we get attacked? Oh my god, okay, everyone, roll initiative.
Do we find any more loot?
No, but as you pick up the first round of your loot,
There's
Yeah,
more
it's
than one.
cursed. Yeah, so much. It's cursed.
just by the entrance door, you see this figure
Oh no.
on the floor, and it's when you it's lying completely still, and it's solid grey, and you poke it and it just disintegrates like dust.
I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark.
It's basically, it's like this shape of a human, just of dust, barely holding itself together.
Did we recognize it?
Did it look like it was walking towards it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was on its way in towards the pyramid.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
they're
it was
all-
a Karisiri trying to get in, and then, you know, bim bada boom, sunlight.
Just
We're gonna. We need to record that for some sort of TikTok because that was the best.
We only saw it as a
Thank
grey thing. We didn't see any details on it.
No.
Oh, okay.
Or you could see, it looked like literally a grey statue almost
Okay.
lying on the floor. And
He had a cabinet.
Because I spent some time with the young kid that I patched up.
He wants to know
no,
if it's...
no, it's not.
Okay.
Just someone, a courier that tried to come
wrong
in and...
body type.
All right.
Yeah. No.
You know, with the whole, like, the mouth and the throat. The fact that it, yeah.
Yeah.
Should have been a French person, but...
LOL.
So yeah, so we see that. That means that... do we see any more people? People Karisiri
We go outside and there's a
towards?
horde.
You do not.
I'm waiting for a butt.
Did we spot malaria?
It's it's 9 o'clock in the afternoon,
Tea time.
and music from a nearby bar floats out into the streets as you have a very pleasant meal
Wait. Did we go
in
out
a
of the...
restaurant.
Time skip.
Oh, time skip. Thank
In
you.
a restaurant in Lima. You have successfully managed to get back.
Time skip. Sorry.
You spent the entirety of you spent the remaining day basically hauling your hoard of loot down to the already half-set camp you'd made. You spent the night there. And although Sergeant Thomas insisted on keeping watch parts of the night, just in case, nothing happened, and that buzzing of flies had also disappeared. The trek back was tiresome, but you dropped by the farm, Julio's farm, and him and his family was more than happy to receive you. His son looking even better.
Can we please give them something from the gold, please?
Peggy was thinking a pair of earrings for the wife.
Yeah.
You probably noticed that these aren't people who
Wear jewelry.
wear jewelry.
Yeah. So.
Well, she would try.
Yeah.
But
Can I give them like a ruby? Was there a ruby there? I don't know. Or was it just gold?
actually, I want you all to roll a spot hidden.
Well, this could go dark places.
No, this is just a nice thing.
Yes, 20!
No.
Ah, 34, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Blind as fuck.
The two of you, since you've been going through a lot of it, noticed while you were there that there was a ring, and it looked very simple but quite modern in design. And when you looked closer at it, it had an inscription on the inside, and it had the surname of the farmers
So,
inscribed in it.
Be like, I think we found a family heirloom.
Yeah.
I say in broken Spanish.
And
Terrible.
yeah. The farmer weeps because that was his mother's wedding ring.
Oh.
And yeah, he thanks you and says that you will always be welcome anytime you should happen upon these parts. And
Hopefully never, but yes.
Peggy's first farmer friend.
yes.
Jesus Christ.
You're a sergeant.
Sergeant Farmer.
You return also to Puno, where the trucks are waiting for you, and take you back to Lima, where you have relaxed and recovered, and
Divvied up the loot.
divvied up the loot.
Also, giving back a certain person's Lee Enfield.
Oh, actually.
Not even a shot fired.
Yeah, I give you the Derringer back as well.
Oh. You sure you don't need it?
I mean, I would like it, but it's yours.
No, it's fine. I think it's maybe a bit better than the book I gave you.
She like knowing
Trinidad
smile
has-
and dick.
Trinidad has insisted that any loot that that could be of archaeologic or historical
museum.
value to Peru stays in Peru.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Aisling
And
agrees.
she basically claims that as her part. And there are quite a few pieces, but considering she's not going to keep that for her own wealth, this is something that will be going into the museum and staying in the country. There is also more than enough.
Yeah.
Lose more money.
If you just
Probably
put our
cursed.
names on the gift.
She's
In the
already
ledger.
said that this that your names will
Donations.
be going down on records
no.
as
Oh my God, so
finders.
So Aisling's like, oh, so can my name be first?
Of course, yes.
And write Professor Aisling Burnell,
At what university?
Oxford University.
I didn't. Oh.
Is it a tonic?
Yeah.
Actually, Jackson leans over to you when you say that and is like, "You sure you don't want to make that an American university? Because I have some friends who might be really interested in giving you a job."
Ah, boom, boom!
I thought he was going to
Whatever
say...
university he says I'm from.
Is it a
Half
tonic?
thought always going to give you
I mean,
his
one,
name.
he leaned into her ear and whispered this. Second, yes, whatever university. He's like, which university am I from then?
That would have been such a smooth proposal.
I know, but he's not interested in her. That's the problem. But it's fine.
Southern
Problem.
dulcet tones, you know.
Yeah. Well, which
Jaw.
university does he say that she should be from? Harvard? I don't know.
Let's get to that later. But
Yeah.
yes.
No worries.
Utah.
No.
No. He has some connections in some universities in New York.
Ooh.
Julia.
I believe. I think there's one called the Adelphi that actually specializes in anthropology.
Or hotels.
However, her share doesn't even make a dent in the chunk of value that
Oh
you found.
yeah.
Thing is, what you've realized is that yes, there are some ancient artifacts, not just local. There's some. There are items here that can probably be traced back to the conquistadors.
Jesus.
A lot of it, in fact. So a lot of Spanish gold. There are more recent and contemporary pieces there. You find some very highly valuable jewellery. There are some genuine diamonds. Several
Turistas.
very valuable gemstones. There are a lot of antiques. And there's even some like weapons that are more like display knives and such, part of uniforms and the like. So
Well,
Ooh.
Daddy
Larkin
has...
was right about one thing.
Uh,
You are leaving Peru rich.
and Daddy has the best bank in all of Britain, so...
Would that be the Bank of England?
HSBC.
Names.
Bertha.
Not West.
Nasty West.
The Bank of
Oh,
Lynch.
my God.
Lynch. The bank of...
Well, that's awesome.
In Swiss.
And with that,
Yeah.
Yeah.
your adventure in Peru has come to an end. And you all survived.
Yeah.
The
Not for lack of trying.
No, the... Intro? No. What's it? Prequel?
Prologue.
Prologue.
The
Thank you.
prologue.
Yeah.
You survived the prologue.
You survived the prologue. And now we will be throwing you in
Oh,
for the
now
real deal.
Yay.
But that's not gonna happen until next year.
Yay.
Did we have a date yet?
Yes. We will be continuing this adventure on the 4th of January.
That's not going to take long,
So
is
it's
it, kids?
not long.
2 weeks?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
We get to find out what happens to everyone.
I'm really
It's only
excited.
2 weeks away.
Isn't there a time jump between this and the next?
Yes.
I think it's
We
safe.
will get to that.
Yeah,
And then
But
it's
there
Dame
is going
Peggy.
to be some time has passed, but we will get back to that when we do. And I think with that, I'm done. So, do you guys want to do anything before we wrap it up completely?
Oh,
Any loose ends?
yeah,
Any...
I actually been thinking about this. It's just a small thing. Cooper has finds himself on in the bar or restaurant. Late night, sun is down. Warm night sky in Peru. Leaning back with a pipe in one hand, whiskey in the other, and starts humming. Just a small song he learned growing up. Kind friends and companions. And he's just sitting there humming "Here's a health to the company."
Oh.
We're going to get tattoos together.
I think my loose end is Ashen goes to Jackson. She finds him alone. And she goes to him like, because she knows that Archie would say something. And she goes like, Mr. Jackson, I know that we haven't known each other for
Mr.
that...
Elias. Jackson Elias.
I like Jackson
Yeah.
Elias. Yeah, about that.
Yeah.
Jackson Elias, I know we haven't known each other for that long, but would you like to take a coffee that isn't business related?
Sure. Here in Lima, or
Anywhere you'd like.
Buddy.
Any restaurant that is your favourite in the world. That may be bold of me to say, but at least I put it on the table. You can decline, of course, but at least it's there.
Yeah,
I
that's...
don't want to disappoint you. I greatly admire you. And I greatly admire your academic prowess, and I definitely see you going far in the field. But I don't want you to get the wrong idea here.
No, this is 100% my idea, so you can just say no if you don't want to.
I just want to make sure that, I'm not romantically inclined towards you.
That's fine.
But I would absolutely love to keep this friendship and stay in touch.
Well, good to know. Now we can at least discuss your book, so that would be okay.
Absolutely.
Great.
That out of the way. I am definitely up for a cup.
Yeah.
Yes.
At least she knows, and she's like, you know what? At least I have bigger balls than my brother.
And just as you walk outside the door, you find your brother with a pack of flowers. Oh, why are you here? I am so tempted to find out, but I'm not.
Yeah.
Yeah, even.
It's fine. So, but she can find her brother outside.
What? No.
With a packet of flowers. I'm like.
No. So tempting. No.
He
Jackson.
accepts your offer of going for a coffee.
To just discuss books.
Yeah. You have a wonderful time.
Yeah.
And he treats you like the perfect gentleman and gives you a lot of contacts in New York.
Yes, that's all I need, really. That's better than a romantic relationship, to be honest.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For bookworm.
For a bookworm, yes.
Peggy. What does Peggy do? Does she have any...
She has a very delightful, what can just be close to a spa in this place. Just complete relax. And sends a lot of letters home.
There is actually, now that you mention it, Peru does have some, what do we facilities with hot springs.
Yep.
There's several places around mountain areas that have like hot springs resorts. Nothing of the like in Europe, but
It's quite.
it's very quaint and very charming. And with your amount of resources, it doesn't. It's not difficult to get there. So yeah.
Yeah, that's the only thing. She just takes a lot of R&R and just
Aw.
gets to the lady again.
Fucking just buy Peru, you know?
Yeah. If
Don't
she does this,
tempt her.
if she does that like multiple times, Aisling will join her one of the days.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and Jackson does give you. He gives you an envelope and says, "I have a friend you might have a lot in common with, and I think you would enjoy getting to know her."
Lara Croft.
No, it's actually Miss Phryne Fisher.
You know about her, she's from Australia. She lives in
Every
Australia.
Australian knows each other, right?
Australia's a small place.
Archie. What does Archie do?
Do you know, I don't know. I think right now he just takes his share and without saying so much as a goodbye, disappears.
Well, I don't know why I gasped. I was
Yeah.
like,
How do you
yeah,
use it?
he would do
Yeah.
that.
But obviously he's not done yet. It's just, you know, he has to go pay Jabba the Hutt.
Yeah.
This is why you pay the Hutt. No, he's...
For the record, Jackson also gave you all his card with contact or means to contact him. He doesn't have a. He doesn't live in one place. He doesn't have an actual base, but he's often in New York, and the easiest way to contact him is through his publisher. So he gives you all his card with the means to contact him. And, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully I'll be living in New York as well.
I do like the idea he's going to go back to Ireland and actually buy the home.
You can. You can do that.
Yeah.
Oh, and Professor Sanchez.
Oh, yeah. He was a thing.
He has... how long do you stay in Peru before you travel home again, do you think?
Not long. She doesn't like
Few
the
days?
heat. Yeah.
Yeah. If you do visit the university before
She
you leave,
does.
then Professor Sanchez has written you a glowing letter of recommendation.
Did he write Professor Aisling Burnell?
Well, as far as he knows, you
Good.
are.
Good. Not legally Professor, but good. Okay, she takes it.
Yeah,
Look
like
at the,
brother,
look
like
at the
sister.
siblings being con people.
Such proud, Machie.
Yeah.
And you will never again look down on me.
Oh, she will look down on you so much.
That's fair.
She is taller.
She would get the high heels.
And with that, I think we will leave our investigators
Yeah.
to a pleasant Peruvian night in Lima and say thank you all so much for joining us in the stream.
Sorry we didn't die.
We will be back on the 4th of January.
Yeah.
So, hope to see you all there. Thank you for staying with us for what was a
Yeah,
much longer stream than expected. I hope you all had fun and enjoyed this.
So used to D&D,
Yeah.
right?
So.
Yeah, so have a lovely winter solstice, holiday, and happy new year. Or as they say in the song, a hellish new year.
Yay!
Take care, and see you in 2 weeks. Bye!
Bye.